Here, yeah, yeah. Clear your
Yeah, sorry
throat
about
before
that.
we start the broadcast.
Yeah, right when we start, I start coughing. Hey, everybody, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Got a little bit of
Yeah,
cough, but nothing major. Unboxing
saying
comics
hi
for
to the chat
Kerrie.
there. Uh, Unboxing comics for Kerrie, 4 o'clock Shadow, episode 381,
Fancy.
and I pulled a good one. Uh,
We did.
Box 126, and the Holy Grail was in the box.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Well,
so
ooh,
Kerrie wanted to see some Harley early, my Harley Quinn books. Okay.
oh, cool. All right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these, I guarantee you, I haven't seen either.
Oh, probably not. Now I got these from when I bought the comic book shop app.
Right, right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, there was when it comes to Harley Quinn, there's the history. There was like a coloring book where she had like one image,
Oh, really?
and then that same image kind of put in a circle, I think, or something. So there's a couple of her
Hey, knock
images
it off.
in the very thin black sensitive cover Batman coloring book
Oh,
that predates her first appearance in comics.
oh, that's so
And
cool.
also there was like I don't know if it was a golden book or something. It came with a cassette,
Hmm.
like a storybook that had a Harley Quinn in it that predates
Okay.
her first appearance in comic books. And then Batman Adventures number 12 is her first appearance in comic book format, uh, but not in DC continuity. So there's another book that,
Wow.
they call her first appearance in DC continuity, but our
So
very
did they
first
actually
appearance.
start her for the TV show? Is that how that worked out?
Yeah, the Batman Adventures and another book.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll come across some of those. I forget what it was called. Came along later. Kind of
Huh.
coincided with the Batman animated series of the
Right,
early
right.
'90s. Yeah.
Okay.
So buying at a comic book shop wasn't a bad deal. No, it wasn't a bad deal for me at all.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Maybe you
make
came
my
across.
money, 4 or 5 times over. But
Sure.
then I've had to hold on to this stuff for like 25 years as well. You know, when I got it in '95, that book was not worth anything, and I don't think it was even on the radar of anybody. So you really don't know what you have sometimes till you hold on to it for a little while. Like you were saying the other day,
Um,
Shadowhawk, it's the long game. You play the long game.
yeah. And sometimes, some stuff never really gains any value whatsoever. Some stuff you never expected to does. So,
And
you know.
Carrie's not in here, so there goes the
Well,
show.
oh no, Kerrie, how could you?
She wanted to see some Harley Quinn books, and it's not all
Well,
Harley Quinn by that, that
well,
by
nobody's
any
here yet.
means.
Actually, we did start a couple minutes early.
Well, we did, and we don't want to set a precedent, but
No, 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 that's the last thing we wanted.
but we don't want to be late either. So,
Right.
uh,
Well,
and we've done that a few times. So, yeah,
yeah, we've been late a couple.
I went to the dentist today after, and they said they tried to call me. My phone may have been down during that time. They had a couple cancellations. I don't know. I block what I don't know. So
Right.
maybe they couldn't get a hold of me. I don't know. But and
Hey, smoking Ray.
Kerrie is in the house.
Kerrie's
Why
in
is
the
my
house.
name
Hey,
in the
Kerrie.
title? Because Kerrie, we have comics to show you.
Yes.
We have Harley Quinn comics to show you.
Specially chosen comics just for you.
Yeah, you're special, Kerrie. Smoking Ray says. Smoking. I didn't know if you'd be at home. Do you want the link? I'll send you a link. And Kerrie, if you want the link, I don't know how to send you the link. Since you're not on Twitter, as far as I know anymore. Uh,
Mm.
uh, but I'd love to hear Kerrie's live sort of commentary on some of these books. Uh, Lorenzo Sleestack in the house, representing the land of the lost.
Hey, Lorenzo.
Isn't that Washington D.C.? I'm just I'm spitballing. Kerrie says Shadowhawk, two more poems by Isaac Wimberly for you to listen to. One is called Beauty, and the other is called Raging Strong.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I like
Uh,
that first one we listened to
I'm listening
yesterday.
in the
That was
shop
pretty good.
working on trailer. Yeah, you
Oh,
sent me a picture. He he wasn't able to join us for the Bible study, so but he's been busy and he's got a
well,
trailer that he's working on. So,
yeah. That's
but
good.
anyway, my dental news, as if you want to hear it. Uh, Shadowhawk and
Yeah.
D-Wag were both on my most recent panel. Lorenzo Sleestack says.
Oh, very nice. I
Oh,
didn't
was
realize.
that the first time you were on with D-Wag, Shadowhawk?
Um, I didn't even realize D-Wag was there, dude. By the time I got there, I was half lit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow.
He might have been there. I don't remember.
I guess he was preparing for your show, Lorenzo. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have some lizard representation for you. I guess I could get to that first. I always have to have, and Lorenzo's earlier than usual today.
Oh,
So
Lorenzo said he's not sure if we were both on at the same time. Yeah, I don't remember being on with D-Wag.
yeah,
Um,
he may have already left. Yeah.
I think I was on with D-Wag once before. What's his face? God, he's gonna shoot me. I can't think of his name right now. It's one of the Guay boys. Uh, I don't know. I was in the chat and he invited me in one night, so I might have been on with D-Wag that night. Uh, okay.
Know what this is?
That ants?
It's under electron microscope. Jonas Olson in the house. Hello.
Hey,
Uh,
Joe.
that is the bristle of a used toothbrush.
Ew.
I know, right?
Yuck.
How many times? He's like,
Yeah. I gotta
yeah.
buy a new toothbrush. Yuck.
So that's. But as far as my own dental news, I have to go May 30th to an oral surgeon because the roots are deep. I have good hard bone, thankfully, and then teeth that have great enamel. You know, uh,
Hmm.
and it's not chalky like some people's teeth and others. But I have these molars that have to be taken out, and uh, he wanted the surgery. The roots go really deep, so
Yeah, he'd rather have the surgeon do it than.
he'd rather have the surgeon do it. So I don't think they put you under for that,
Um,
do
they
they?
can. It depends. Yeah,
That
if
would
you
be the
want to.
gas, right? I've never had the gas.
Yeah. Oh, you never had gas? Oh, yeah.
No,
Take it if you take it if you
laughing
can. It's
gas,
great.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Laughing gas.
Hmm. It
Oh,
doesn't
that
really make.
just hurts. Oh, I've never felt such
No.
pain in my life.
Like like have you ever had any kind of surgical procedure where they put you under and they give you the gas first and then they give you a little shot? It's the same kind of gas. It's basically
Yeah,
it doesn't really make you laugh. It just
I
I mean,
want Novocaine. I want to be, totally
yeah,
knocked out. So,
right.
I mean, dead. Let's put it that way. But there was infection here, so they had me on penicillin for 10
Right, right.
days. Uh,
Yeah, they always do that if there's an infection. They got to put you on antibiotics first.
yeah. Well, I've got a lot of Batman books. I'll have to flip this, but yeah, this is kind of a holy grail book because it has a bunch of early Harley Quinn appearances in it.
Very cool.
So I would almost have to go to eBay and look up some of these to see what the significance are of them because it may be like I know I have her third appearance. I don't have her second appearance, and I have her
Hmm,
first appearance.
okay.
So, but I don't, and I have some of her earlier appearances, but having dental work done, enjoy whatever drugs they offer. Yeah, I got no drugs
Yeah.
except penicillin. A bunch of Novocaine plus good old nitrous
Yep.
oxide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
Nitrous is good.
teasing. Let's see the Harley Quinn comics. Okay. Uh, well, we're gonna see more than Harley Quinn books as well. Uh, and yes, I will stop teasing. Didn't realize I was teasing, but uh, let me find the lizard representation for
Indeed.
Lorenzo before
Right.
we really get into it. Huh?
Can't forget about Lorenzo.
Can't forget about Lorenzo. Have to have some good lizard representation for Lorenzo.
Right.
Uh
Oh.
oh, and happy birthday, George Lucas. 79 years old today.
Oh
Or
wow.
yes,
I didn't.
yesterday actually. Yesterday.
Well, he got to have his birthday on Mother's Day, but
79 years old.
yeah, he's getting up there.
Oh, how about some Carolyn Monroe? Like
Ooh.
that. I wonder if
Oh
that
yeah.
was her James Bond steal when she
Uh,
was in a James Bond, playing a baddie.
yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah.
Maybe it might have been for something else. I don't know.
It
She
may
still
have.
does
Yeah.
conventions.
Does she?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind meeting her.
How about, I don't know if this is a werewolf, but how about a manic werewolf chasing kids with a knife?
All right. Why
I
not?
I think that's what that is. I don't know. It may just be a madman like the caretaker of the cemetery, and it's like, you kids stay out of the cemetery. They're like,
No, he does.
ah.
He does look a little bit werewolfy though, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? With the swayed back hair and everything, the full moon in the
Mm-hmm.
background.
Well, why would he
I
be
think,
carrying a knife? I don't.
uh, because he's Stabby Stan. I don't know. I was reaching there, you
I,
know. That was Tales from the Crypt number 39 by Jack Davis. Jack Davis, a great, better known for his stuff, or just as well known for his Mad Magazine stuff.
yeah.
Uh, and I think this is out of Mad Magazine. This is Wally Wood artwork. Super duper or super yeah, super duper man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff they had in Mad Magazine back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Mad was a staple growing up.
I have to hurry, or Kerrie will want to go to sleep. See, it's late for her. But I
I
do have to
understand.
get in some Werewolf for you. Here's Werewolf by Night number 13 by Michael Plug,
Woo. Yeah, baby.
going against Taboo, character called
Ooh.
Taboo. It looks a lot like Frankenstein the Mummy, wrapped up.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then we have Werewolf by Night number 14. This is also Michael Plug artwork. He's just a beast.
yeah.
Yeah. The
That's true.
Bee, what my ultimate team up would be Werewolf by Night and the Beast.
That would be cool.
That would be
Like,
cool. And it's never
yeah.
been done, I don't think, in
Not
comics.
that I'm aware of.
Why not?
Good
It's a
question.
no brainer in my book.
I mean, yeah, 'cause
Oh, okay. I've got some Godzilla for you and Lizard. Of course, that takes care of the Lizard representation for Lorenzo. You won't like it, though,
hey, Delilah.
Shadow.
What's that?
You won't
I won't
like it
like it. Why?
because it's Space Godzilla.
No. Where's Godzilla?
Someone's faster, harder, more covers, deeper, show me more. Okay. Should I just cut to the Holy Grail? Should I just cut to the Holy Grail?
I
And
think
I
you
didn't know
should.
if it was in this book. I thought I box. I thought I might have taken it out to have graded, and I was like, "Where is that thing?" You know.
Right.
All right, and I took it out of order to show it first. Okay, the Batman Adventures, although they wrote girl there. number 12 from September 1989. Is that right?
Oh wow.
Printed so small. Oh, no, 93. September
Ah,
93.
that
But
sounds about right.
this is why I want to have mine graded. Plus, I think it would grade high. You know, you're going to get a lot more for it if it's slabbed. Sorry,
Right.
but it needs a slight pressing. But it's newsstand,
Oh,
newsstand,
very cool.
rare newsstand, less than
Uh,
10% of the run, and there are a few on eBay,
that's
but
actually not
pretty
a.
nice shape.
Mhm.
First appearance of Harley Quinn in comics.
Cool.
That one's worth some money. I'm not even going to
Yeah, I'm
pretend to
guessing.
drop this one.
Oh no. Hail, Agent Zero in the house. Chrome Dog.
Okay, so let's see. Hey, Justin, how are you?
Good
Uh,
to see you, bud.
so glad to lay my hands on that. That won't be going far because that'll be one of the first ones I send off to get CBCS graded, right?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
and I believe I have a rack just like this. This is one of my racks with a header. It may be too small for you to see, but it's got like Spider-Man, Archie, Superman, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe Casper. I'm not sure on the header,
Oh,
but
cool.
I have one just like that. Well,
Man,
mine spins around. Mine's actually has a base. This one looks like it
that's
stands.
not a spinner, right?
Yeah, without the spinner. That's just like the
There's
top
no
part,
spinner.
actually. There's no spinner. It can't spin. That's right.
That's right.
Uh, but man, the good old days of the spinner rack. Now,
Yeah, I need one too.
the one thing that hurts this book, First Appearance of Harley Quinn here, is right there, like under the Ditko box, there's a little breakage of color because it was on the rack, right? And people
Damn
tend to
spinner
bend the
rack.
things, but really it's very minor. So it should grade fairly high, maybe very fine plus. I don't know. And
Yeah,
that
I
I'm
mean,
kind
the
of
cover
curious.
looks pretty immaculate at first glance. I
And
mean,
and I'll show one more thing. And we'll get to some more comics, but I wanted you to see Gorgo again, along with the diving bell, and
yeah,
she's holding the plane. Well, now, was Gorgo the mother or the beast that you got to see rampaging for most of the movie?
I believe Gorgo was the baby because that's
Well,
what they
was
were.
the baby
But
male or female?
I don't know if they ever identified that or not.
See, Gorgo could be male,
Or well, yeah, exactly.
and Gorgo's mother is, I mean,
Obviously
because
female.
the beast that was through rampaging throughout that we thought was the big monster was
Yeah,
called
turned.
Gorgo, right?
That's what I was always
Okay, so
thought.
we don't
You
know
know.
if that was male or female, but then the mother shows up at the end and is much larger.
Yeah, way look.
And
And
yeah, and so I can't wait to get that Big Ben and
I
all
don't know
that.
that they even gave the mother a name in the
Here's you
movie.
some more lizard representation. Yeah.
We'll have to watch it again. But yeah, I don't think the big one ever gets named. They just call it Gorgo's mom.
So here's Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 163 from 2003. Again, you have to look at the barcode, and this is from Spinner Rack, and you can tell because right there you can see breakage of color where it was on the
Yep,
rack,
right
and
underneath the box there.
yeah, you got along the spine some there, but still less than 10% of the run. Don't know if you can maybe with the let me see where it is. Yeah, it's right here, right above his cape where that laughing character. You see how that is? How it
Oh
catches the
yeah, yeah,
light.
I see it. Yep, just a
Yeah.
tiny little
That's
bit.
usually, if you're gonna have a bend in a comic, it's gonna be about right in there from
Mm-hmm.
being on the stands.
Yep, and that's that damn top rack, you know, that
Mhm.
or top crossbar of the rack, whatever you want to
But
call it.
that's a good one because it's less than 10% of the run.
Oh yeah.
And this is a great Joker cover, um, and it's also off the rack, so less than 10% of the run. These are still in
Mhm.
pretty high grade.
Oh yeah, that's still pretty nice.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
And so that's going to add to the value of these. Uh, this is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 46, Heat number 1. It had Russ Heath artwork in it.
Oh,
Maybe a Russ Heath cover. I'm not sure, but it's direct. It's sold at the comic shop there. It's a little bat
huh.
symbol. There's your
Doing
some Wolverine
Wolverine's
claws.
claws there, huh? Like I said,
Yeah,
we got four instead
claws
of
will
three.
ever be forever synonymous with Wolverine.
Oh,
Uh, this is Paul Galassi and Terry Austin inside. This is number 11. Probably Paul
yeah.
Galassi cover. That's kind of nice, huh?
Yeah, that's not bad. I like that cover.
Hmm. No barcode, so I think it's direct.
Uh,
Same way with this one. This is number 12. Another Paul Galassi cover. Guess they're fighting in a bar, huh? Fighting in a
I
bar.
guess. Yeah, kind of looks that way.
Hmm. They would run like, with that title, they would run like three, like Prey, part 1, part 2, part 3.
Right,
They
right.
would run
Yeah.
a storyline. Okay, now this is collector special number 1. Uh, and you'll see here in a moment, I think. Here's the magenta. First new solo Batman book since 1940.
Oh wow.
And they made a big deal out of it. I
Uh-huh.
think they're all here. Look, yellow, got magenta, and you have yellow,
Mm.
and you have blue. So you have variant color.
Uh-huh. I like the yellow and the blue better. The magenta, not
And
so
you
much. But
have like a yellow green or some or yellow. Yeah. Well, one's more orange and one's more yellow, I guess.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So that was the only difference. And I think I picked these up on eBay because uh I saw that there was a difference and was kind of intrigued by that they released this
Yeah, I
new
don't think I
title
ever
here.
realized they put out the four different colors on that one.
Uh-huh. And that's why I got it, to be informative to people, to
Mm-hmm.
show them, oh, this, yeah.
Very
And who
cool.
knows, maybe one will be scarcer than the other. Who knows? I'm
Hey,
just
hey, the chat
hedging my bets on that. I
room.
thought that was kind of neat because they really didn't change the cover design. They just changed the color. That's
Yeah,
easy enough done.
yeah, that's
Here's
an
number
easy variant.
32, I think. I don't know. Some of this is, no, that's 90 from 1992. Number 35. Okay. So here's a barbarian looking Batman.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, with a battle axe and very primitive destiny.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Hmm. Had to get past these first, Kerrie, and then we'll hit some more Harley books. Uh, this is Legends of the Dark Knight, Faith, part 2 of 3. Bart Sears was doing the artwork. So this is Bart Sears
Oh
cover
wow.
doing Batman.
Now that doesn't look like your typical Bart Sears, though. I mean, the legs are pretty muscly.
Yeah, he's kind of,
Yeah, Bart tended to. He really liked to pump you up.
This is Trevor Von Eden. Now, you said you weren't familiar with Trevor Von Eden, uh,
I
but
not
I can
not
tell
not the
also.
name offhand.
I This might be Garcia Lopez. Yeah, this is a Garcia Lopez cover because he does something in here, maybe inking or something. But this is number 16 in the run. So Garcia Lopez cover.
Very cool. Yeah, he's done about a ton of Batman stuff too.
Venom,
Ooh,
Venom
okay.
storyline. Mm-hmm.
Not that
Yeah,
one.
Garcia Lopez has done a lot.
Yep.
I'm Agent Zero says I'm busy doing all sorts of stuff. Dealer draws sore after doing a lot of front end work to our Jeep. Is quite a job. Yeah, it's
Oh yeah.
probably if you hold it on the ground slightly and turn around and around, you have a spinner rack. Okay.
Kerrie's always so practical.
Uh, this is great Man Bat cover. Chuck
Ooh,
Dixon did the writing on this. This is year one Batman Legends of the Dark Knight annual, number 5 from 1995, the direct edition.
ooh, very cool.
Nice Man Bat and everything. But again, the coloring dark.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
It's
little
it's
muddy.
it's 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 dark. That dark sensibility. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, it's okay when you're up close, but you get a
Yeah.
couple feet away from it, it's just a big old blob.
Yeah. I think we agree on that. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 201. Wow, took a jump there.
Mm-hmm.
206. Now, this would be great. This is direct sales, but if it was a spinner, it'd be less than 1% of the run. It would indeed be a very rare book.
Right. Oh yeah.
Anything past 2000s, and this is from 206. I'm not sure when the last, I think fighting one of the versions of Clayface there,
Oh, okay.
the 70s Clayface.
Yeah. A little different
That
looking.
was the version Marshall Rogers drew. And I believe
Oh,
there's some Marshall Rogers artwork in here in this
cool.
box. So, and he sadly passed away now.
Yeah.
Great artist. Here's 207 from 2006. That one's kind of nice. Again, with the lantern. He's got a
Yeah.
lantern, lighting. They do
Mm-hmm.
that a lot with Batman for atmosphere and effect, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
box has a finger with a ring on it. Somebody
Oh.
sent him a hit the ring finger.
Oh, lovely.
Somebody gave Bruce Wayne the finger.
Whose finger is it? That's
Yeah, right. Now we have a mystery. But the ring, he probably knows who it is. The
mm,
coldest case of all. Okay. This is
ooh.
202 from May 2006.
Maybe it was all they found of Tim Drake Robin after Joker smashed him with the crowbar and then blew
Maybe.
him up.
You may be correct.
Because he did blow him up afterwards too, right?
It has been hot here. It's been about 90
I
or
wish.
late.
It's been about 60 here and windy all day, man. Not good at all today.
Not here. It's already hot. But it's been overcast a little bit, so it's not really been too bad. Here's 203 from with Mr. Freeze putting a squeeze on Batman. I guess he's been taking steroids. I don't remember him that big. Look how big his hand is.
I
His
know, yeah, it's
fingers.
huge.
He's huge. So that makes me want to read it right there.
Kinda, yeah.
I like the background where they made it look like frost or something, like snow in the
Yeah, okay.
background.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's frozen there. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's neat. Not bad, not bad. That is the most muscly Mr. Freeze I've ever
Oh, definitely, yeah. Now this one's called Snow, part 3 of 5. This is Batman Lord 194 Legends of the Dark Knight. Excuse me. Very stylized.
seen. Oh yeah. I don't know if he'd want to be climbing on an electric pole like that though.
Maybe not.
Probably not a good idea, Bat.
This is a Paul Gulacy cover. I can tell by the artwork. Blaze of Glory, The Fuse, 198. Got you in
Hmm.
my sights.
Now, Batman.
But at least, you get back here, you can kind of
Yeah, yeah, it's still fairly readable.
Get- ah,
Oh,
boy. Took a lot out of you today, huh?
yeah, more than I thought, I guess.
Oh, Commissioner Gordon with his brains blown out. Uh,
Oh,
Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, annual number 2 from 1992.
that ain't good.
Kind of nice
Yeah.
if you're a Batman fan. Batman has had some of the best covers, and
Oh yeah, Batman's had some. I mean,
you know,
consistent.
they've shown him some love where they have not some of the other characters.
Hmm.
This one's pretty weak. Whoever did this cover,
They better
I
show
think
Batman some love. He's the only thing that sells.
this is number 195 with Mister Freeze again.
Now that one I don't like so
Yeah, Spidey sense tingling.
much.
Frost senses. Maybe it's like the gopher, right? I don't know.
It's his weather radar.
Rather radar. Oh, well, I showed one of these the other day, 197.
Oh yeah, you did show that one the other day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a pretty good Joker cover.
Ooh, alrighty. I
I
always
like
gotta like
this
the
one.
Joker.
This is Seba, Sub, Sabat, Bolero? Sabolero? Jim Aparo inside. Sabarel is the inker. Chuck Dixon wrote it. He wrote a bunch of these.
Yeah.
A Dip in the Pit. I guess the Lazarus Pit. The Demon Laughs, part 4 of 4.
Ooh.
But I remember the Lazarus Pit as not being red, but green.
Yeah, I think it was.
So I don't know if that's the Lazarus Pit or what, but nice Joker cover.
Yeah. Oh, you know
Oh,
what? Unless they were maybe retelling the origin, and that's the vat of chemicals when he comes out. I'm not sure.
oh, number 2. Remember what they did at the beginning of this? I don't know if you do.
No, I don't.
Had the mask and the mask splits. This is number 2, Shaman.
Okay.
They did like the first 5 covers was like a bat like mask, and then it starts to crack, and then here it's kind of falling apart. And I think the last one might be a skull. I don't know.
Okay.
Got a cyber frog in my throat today. Drainage. It gets hot like this.
Yeah.
Batman Adventures number 12. So I guess this is a reissue because this is from May of 2004, right? So yeah, the first appearance of Harley Quinn in the old Batman Adventures, number 12. Well, and I do like this cartoony logo. Little Nightwing,
Yeah, there you go.
dynamic duo, Batman in the back, I guess.
Although I didn't never liked it when they switched his costume to the red. Really.
Yeah. I've got the first appearance of that red costume. First
Oh,
few
really?
appearances. This
Very
is
cool.
number 13 from that second run with a penguin cover.
Yeah, there you go.
More cartoony for kids.
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised they got the big
Although the old one
blood
was
splat up
cartoony
there.
this one.
Yeah.
The Gray Ghost. I think the Gray Ghost was Bruce Wayne in another persona. This is number
Oh.
14. Now, I like that they kind of skewered the Gray Ghost there. By the image just kind of
Right. Yeah.
washed, whatever, like it's being projected or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure.
exaggerated. Let's put it that way.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So number 15, I do like this one. It's simple but effective. And look that somebody kissed. Lips on there. Cold hearted.
Oh yeah, that one's not bad.
Oh, we have a Harley book. Kerrie
Cool.
just sat up in her seat.
That's a
Note.
Kerrie's paying attention now.
This number 16 of Batman Adventures from 2004. And you know what? I have not been checking barcodes. This is a spinner rack.
Spinner, right?
Spinner rack. Yeah, this is off the rack. This makes this one very much valuable.
Yeah, it
Let
does.
me go back and look at these. I haven't been checking the barcodes. See, that's the rack. Or this is spinner rack. This is spinner rack.
Check them as you show them to Kerrie. She's gonna.
Okay, well, all these last ones, were off the rack. So those are going to be like less than 1% of the run.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, good stuff.
yeah, good stuff.
Real good stuff.
Real good stuff. Okay, so yeah. Unless I'm just mistaken. But yeah, that looks like off the spinner rack to me.
Does it say direct edition underneath that?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Then
Spinner rack.
yeah,
Less
then
than
that's
1% of the
spinner rack.
run of that one.
Sure thing, right?
Less percent. All these off spinner rack. I have. I'm not even sure where. I mean, these are past 2000, so I'm not really even sure where I got these. Maybe I got them off eBay and just didn't realize, at the time
Maybe.
they were. I don't know, but they're all off the spinner rack.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know I had as many as I did either until you and I started going through and looking again, man. It turns
Yeah,
out
you
I had
really,
quite a
you
few.
really need to look at the barcodes. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like on a book like this, come on, I put my book down. Just show me the Harley. Okay. So, The Wedding to Die For. This is number 16 from September 2004, and it's off the spinner rack. Wedding cake, a Joker, and Harley.
Oh,
And look at the condition. I mean, less than 1% of the run. That's a rare book,
mm-hmm.
And there's some Harley fans out there. Yes.
Nice.
Kerrie says, just send all those to me. Uh,
You can just pack
The
them all up
Batman
and send them right
Adventures
to England
Annual
here.
number 2. This is from 1995. With the Demon, Etrigan.
Hey, there he is. I always like the demon.
Seems like this is a Bruce Timm cover. Yeah, Bruce Timm and Mark Royer.
Oh, okay.
That ain't Kirby?
Mm-hmm.
Very Kirby-like fingers there, huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Now that you
Of course,
mention
the
it, maybe,
demon
yeah.
is synonymous with Kirby. Kirby created the demon, Etrigan,
Yep.
for DC Comics.
Yeah, I
And
always
then
liked his design. He was a cool looking character.
now I don't know about rarity here. This is a direct one, but it's early appearance. I would think of the Scarface and the ventriloquist.
Oh,
But
yeah,
now
yeah.
this is a second printing, and I can tell you why it's a second printing, because up there by the 14, you have Roman numeral 2,
Ah, okay. Huh.
and if it had a 3, it'd be a third printing.
Interesting. I didn't realize they
So
started with it. Now, that was only DC, right? Marvel didn't do that.
some of these second and third printings could be quite rare. I would
Yes,
just have to look
that's
it
true.
up. Now, has value been assigned to that yet? I don't know. I'm holding on to these for a while longer. This is a second printing of number 16 from the original. These are from the original run. Little Joker, boom, you're dead. Dynamite cover. What are you doing, mister?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to open my mail.
Did you notice I shaved?
No, I did not.
Shaved for the dentist?
Nope, very nice.
Number 20. I don't know why you noticed, but
No.
oh, cutesy little dog cover. You're gonna run over the dog. And Batman has to stop it. Look like they're losing their mind because they're gonna hit the dog.
Oh, no. Don't hit the dog.
Oh, and before I forget,
Too late.
see what I did with the title? Unboxing.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's
Unboxing
right. I
comics.
thought you meant just going through a box. You trick.
Oh
Tricky,
no.
tricky, Ray.
Ah, Gemini Mailer. The
All
dreaded tape that you
right.
must dispose of. And this thing was seen to be packed. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, I like it when it's round and firm and fully packed.
2 words, or maybe a name. Ryan Wynn.
Ryan went. Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Did you finally get her? All
Hammerella.
right. Excellent. Now I don't have to send Rex mine. Oh,
Look
shit.
how thick that dude is.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's a nice one.
And oh,
Oh,
and this is signed. It says Raw. Is that right? Is that Ryan? Ryan A. Wynn. Okay, so he
yeah.
signed this
Hmm.
number 8, and then here's card packet. So I guess I ordered that as well. Did you order any of this alternative stuff with whoops, he dipped out. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, I didn't need my Exacto for this. So Hammerella cards. It's nice to know you're reading, Kerrie. If I can get them out of this little saver, maybe not all at once. Don't want to blunt the corners trying to get this out. I don't really like this. Don't really like that. Sorry, don't damage your cards on the way out. It's nice that he packed it so well, though. Ugh. Oh, okay. Glossy cards.
Huh?
Welcome back, Shadowhawk.
Thank you, thank you.
So I guess you got these Hammerella
Yep. I'm
with
not sure if that. I
with
don't think that was extra. I think they were stretch goals or something.
stats.
Yeah.
Okay. And the velvet thorns.
Yeah. I gotta
If you
let you read it. I can't tell you.
major RBT1, maybe Robot 1, huh?
Yeah, he's actually a synthetic or a robot person.
And Captain Rayo. I think these were stretch goals because I remember the Captain Rayo and they had the stats and everything on the back. Nice.
Cool.
And the Mecha Kerrie, Kira, is that right? Kara?
Mecha
Mecha
Kira.
Kara.
Yeah.
Mecha Kira. Oh, okay.
Mecha Kira.
Yeah, I didn't like that they were in this. They're hard to get out without blunting the corners.
Yeah, yeah.
But, for shipping purposes, it's fine. You just have to take them out one at a time. Something.
Yeah, what I'll do with those normally is just cut the zipper off that little bag, or just cut the bottom off of it and let them slide out the bottom.
Now,
I ain't got
some of
much.
these I have, but not signed. I have a number 8, but not signed or initialed by him. See there?
Oh,
RAW
very
Raw.
cool. Yeah. Yeah,
So I
remember
have a
I think I told you he put in some extra stuff for being so late, so
oh,
everybody got some
okay. So
yeah,
maybe
little
good.
bonus content because he was running so far
That's
behind.
great because I have it came out on a Wednesday, but now the Gods and Gears, I don't think I do. Gods and Gears number 1,
Yep,
signed, initialed by him, signed right there in the logo right there.
yep, very nice.
That's a nice cover. He's an intriguing looking character, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Great ads on the back too. Check that out with the gorilla and everything.
yeah, very cool.
Miss Machines
Monster,
Monsters.
gotta like that.
So cool. I didn't have Gods and Gears. That's good. Putting, it out there. The great gorilla cover here, number 2.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong with a gorilla cover.
Fight Night. Signed up there in the logo. So Gods and Gears, that's good. Then that saves me some money on ordering it. And he sent all 4.
Yeah,
I believe
yeah,
it was
same with me because I hadn't gotten the alternate Gods and Gears
I ain't got
and you.
Gods and Gears. Now I do have some.
Yeah, I've got it came out on Wednesday and that kind of stuff. But yeah,
I
Gods and
might have
Gears, I wasn't really checking out until after I found out about Hammerella, and then I found out it was the same guy.
right.
So,
Now I don't know. I thought I ordered Gods and Gears with my Hammerella.
oh, maybe.
I
I don't
think I
think I got
did because I wanted to check out his old stuff. So he might have sent that. It came out on a Wednesday signed, but I think
Oh,
I
okay.
did order these. So
Maybe. I
yeah.
don't. I don't. I'm
And then
pretty sure
here's
I didn't
number
order
4,
any extra ones. But
signed by him. So that's cool. That was a 4-issue limited series. Back to the Batman. Guerrilla
yeah.
representation. That's right. After the show, check out this song my kids made years ago before the teenage years. Before the teenage years, yeah.
Oh, cool. We'll check that
Batman Adventures number
out.
24 from September 1994. A little reflection in the blades there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. That's not bad.
Black, sensitive cover.
Ooh, here's the tease.
And since these were kind of, the cartoon was out and they're kind of kid oriented,
Mhm.
that's why I say this book's going to be worth a mint one day. It's going to be worth a mint one day. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to be worth $25,000. You just
Oh, you
wait.
think that much?
Oh yeah, first appearance of Harley. Are you kidding?
Yeah, you could be
That's
right.
going to be, and that's a
I
good
don't.
one. I'm not.
I
I'd be foolish not to get it pressed and graded. Here's number
yeah.
25 with Superman and Batman back to
Well,
back. He's got the
certainly
mullet. He's got
wouldn't
the
sell
long hair.
Harley short on the popularity front. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean they do. I see people. I know one of my local comic book guys. He was having a tattoo done, and it was Joker, Batman, and Harley.
Oh,
So
cool.
people are tattooing that to themselves.
Yep.
Number 26. Look at all the black covers. I
Yeah.
mean, these are hard to get in this grade.
Yeah.
To find them in this
A lot of
grade.
the Batmans tend to be pretty black heavy on the covers. So yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, these are early 90s, so 30 years old.
Yeah. 30
These
plus.
books are 30 years old, folks. This is one I like because it's kind of retro Batman, though. Bleeding
Oh,
and dying, or it's kind of different,
okay.
huh?
Yeah.
That's the direct sales. I haven't been looking at the barcodes, but I should be. Now, another Harley book. Oh, early
What do you?
appearance. I think this might be her third appearance. I'm not sure. Number 28. Double Harley. Harley on there twice.
Mm-hmm.
She's remembering roasting Batman. Or maybe it's just a fantasy, right?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, one of her
And
little sick, twisted dreams.
yeah, that's a direct sales book. Let's see. This is number 9 of the series. I would need to replace this one. That one has one of those little tags on it. These are probably in the original boards and bags.
Wow.
Need to replace them out after about 30 years, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't even look at the back of this. The first appearance of Harley Quinn. I hold it, in a stained board, and I mean, I haven't even changed the board and bag out on this grail here. Okay,
Right.
number 10. This is pretty cool because I like that he's looming over the Riddler.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of cool.
that's a spinner rack one.
Spinner right.
Spinner rack. So that's about 10% of the run
Very nice.
on that one, on that bad boy. I actually had some production or have some production artwork from Batman Adventures.
Oh, really?
Sadly.
That's cool.
Yeah. I had 3 pieces. I think I might have sold one. I still have 2. This one has Ra's al Ghul and his daughter Tila, who drugs Batman and gets pregnant.
Yep.
As the story goes along. Black sensitive cover again, number 29. Speedboat away from father.
Yeah. You sure her name was Tila?
I
That doesn't
think
sound right. For some reason, that doesn't sound right to me. Anybody in the chat?
number 32, where he's mounted a horse there. He's on a horse. Batman on a horse. Don't get to see that very often.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. The Bat Horse. Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's got everything else, right?
Right. Why not have a Bat Horse?
Bat pole, bat phone, bat nightlight. I mean, you name it. All right, here's number 33. Go ahead, punk, make my day. Blow the kid's head off. I guess that's Robin, maybe, in the foreground. I'm not sure. So since these were kind of kid centric, they weren't taken care of. They were destroyed, So
Right.
I think there's going to be less of them out there, and I don't think a lot of people was buying Batman Adventures. So these early appearances of Harley Quinn are low distribution, and if you can get them off the spinner rack, even better, in great shape.
Sure.
34. When they had a spinner rack, and they're 30 years old now, or just about 30 years old. Black sensitive cover again. And most of them had black covers. Like this one. This is the Batman Adventures #1 holiday special.
Okay.
Another Bruce Timm, I believe, cover. And a lot of them had Bruce Timm covers. I mean, some of them, Mr. Freeze again with Batgirl and Batman.
Yep.
I've got a couple of these.
Yeah,
I do have some doubles of some of these. Sadly, only one number 12. That would have been sweet to get 2. Killer Croc on this one, and this one is off the newsstand, number 7. Newsstand edition. That's a different look for Croc, huh? But that's the way he looked in the animated series. I imagine they simplified his bumps and stuff for animation,
Yeah, they made things a little more simplistic.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Does make, I mean, yeah. Save money, save time.
Number 6 here. This is off the stands. Now it does have something's
Ooh,
obviously impacted on it. I don't know if you can see this, but it's definitely has an impact point. You can, yeah, you see that light spot?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that looks real
Something
good
got
right
dropped
there.
on it
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, and so it's probably, but and I don't think it's all the way through. It's pretty bad, but now if you press this, you'd see the little breakage where it broke ink a little bit, but you'd be surprised at how that this would press out. Now this
Really?
looks almost like a subscription, although it's not. It's off the stands, but it's got a, what we call a subscription fold right here down the middle. But see, all that would disappear if you get it. I really need to change these out. Look at the top of that board, how yellow. I
Oh
don't know
wow.
if you can see that, but
Yeah, a little
it.
bit.
In fact, I'm just going to take this one out. I'm going to show you. You need to change out your boards and bags, folks.
Comic book collecting is not cheap.
No, it's not. And so I lift this board up, and you'll really see it. There we go. See, even the ad has reproduced
Oh wow. Yeah, it
over
sure has.
time on the board
That's
in
crazy.
that ink. Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
wild.
And it looks, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks rough cut, like somebody cut it
Mm-hmm.
on this one side,
Yeah,
cut
that
the
one edge is
sides.
a little jagged.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the ad on the back, and it came out. Some
Wow, that's
gaming.
crazy.
Yeah.
It even went through the back. No, no, no,
It
no,
it,
never mind.
it no, it didn't.
No.
It didn't go through the bag.
Right. I was gonna say, damn. Right.
So we'll stick this back in there, but I'll definitely need to
You're
I'll
not
need to
gonna
revisit
remember. You
this.
better keep it out.
Huh?
I said,
Yeah.
you're not gonna remember. You better keep it out.
No, I'll remember. I'll set this aside. One box 126 is like a grail box. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. That this first appearance of Harley Quinn. And keep the rest of them in there. Like I say, I think there's a third appearance. Uh, some early appearances there. So, and
Right.
now I had, I
Hey,
think,
Pale Rider.
I think from issue 5 is maybe I have. This is off the spinner rack and Scarecrow cover, Robin and Scarecrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Pale Rider. Um, and you can see a breakage of color right here in the black because it was on the stand. See,
Yep.
and that's why we're talking about breakage of color, black sensitive cover, because it shows up
Mm-hmm.
all those breakage of ink,
Mm-hmm.
from being bent, a little
Yeah,
bit
especially
more
those black covers.
pressure added to it. Now I do have, I think from that issue and this one is my production artwork. Number 4 here, I have a production piece to this, or did. This is from Spinner Rack, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know where he got these. I mean, he was a comic book shop, but he had a bunch of direct. I guess he just traded or something.
Yeah. Or he
Maybe
might have
people
bought out a
brought.
couple of collections or something too.
Yeah, while he was in business. Here is a
Mm-hmm.
nice Joker cover and off the spinner rack. So less than 10% of the run. And again, these are 30 years old or coming up on 30 years. Well, no,
Mm-hmm.
30 years, depending on what year. Like this is 92, so this is past 30 years.
Yep, that's past 30.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 93 is the 30 mark at this point. So
Nice Catwoman. This is number 2. Off the spinner rack again. And like I say, black sensitive covers, these things didn't survive the kiddos.
no.
They
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
red and shredded, and to have
Oh
them
yeah,
in
they got
this
bred to
nice
death,
shape,
man.
even with a few inclusions or breakages of color, Still very nice to get slabbed and sorry and just sell. You know, if it's key issue. Number one here with wah, wah, the Danny DeVito penguin. No comment. Oh, he's muted.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to the girls.
Danny DeVito
Yeah,
penguin,
does look
like
like him, doesn't
like he was in Batman #2, The
it? Yep.
Return of Batman. Okay. Then we got Batman Adventures #8 from May of 1983, and this is off the spinner rack as well. He's got a bruise on his chin. Batman does. Check that bruise out. Just a
Yeah.
spot of color,
Yeah.
blue color.
That guy hits
And
hard.
I think that does it for the Batman Adventures. And now we hit Robin 3. He had several series. This is from March of 1983, issue 6. Chuck Dixon wrote it. Tom Lyle, who sadly passed away now, he was the creator of Scarlet Spider.
Okay.
And Bob Smith inks. Looking, I'm trying to think. Okay, who would have done this cover? Oh, maybe Mike Zack. I'm thinking Mike Zack cover.
Maybe.
I'm thinking.
Oh yeah. Could be. For sure.
Maybe if you look at his face, doesn't that look like a Mike Zack face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. This is you pull here slowly, and it's a moving sort of lenticular. I don't know if you can call this a lenticular. It has the lines. Cry of the Huntress Part 5 of 6. They were all like this. It's die cut out and it has this little window, and you can pull this and it moves up
Yeah.
and down.
It's still
This is
lenticular.
number 5. Chuck Dixon, Tom Lyle, and Bob Smith inside. Bob Smith was a good inker, a good artist.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's kind of got the lined lenticular, almost like a TV screen or something
uh-huh.
cover.
And then if you pull the little tab, the picture shift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of these?
No, I have not.
This is the era, right, of like trick covers, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those. Yeah. Mid '90s. But they were pulling out all the stuff on covers
And
and all.
I have a lot of those Robins still polybagged. They came polybagged. Here's number 2 of Cry from the Huntress, another, I believe, Mike Zack cover.
Yeah. Looks like
I think that's KGB Beast, isn't it?
It looks almost like a different version of Bane.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure.
I bet you it's KGB Beast.
Could be.
Are you familiar with that character?
KG Beast, yeah.
Was it KG Beast?
Yeah, just KG Beast.
Oh, KG. Okay. Oh, and this is number 1 of Robin 2. Chuck Dixon wrote that with Tom Lyle and Bob Smith also. I guess they had a good thing going. Holographic Joker cover.
Oh, yeah, very cool.
Where he's holding the card.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think they did a regular one without the hologram. Just the
I believe
artwork.
they did, yeah.
They did 2 versions, but this is the special hologram. It might have cost you a little bit more. We're talking this was a 4-issue miniseries. $1.50 retail
at the time,
when it came out.
That wasn't bad.
And then Robin 2, this is number 1. But they did a lot of variants. See, that was number 1. Here's another Joker cover with the hologram.
Oh, yeah.
But different
It looks
cover.
like the same hologram, though.
Black sensitive cover. Yeah, I was going to compare that to see if it was. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I wonder if placement, because this one's kind of offset in the box. See, they had an area there. See, it's kind of offset,
yeah,
leaning.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I
what's
wonder if
going
that
on.
affects the condition grade.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because if it was upside down, oh, error. Joker is another favorite. Oh, good. Enjoying
Oh
all
yeah,
the DC comics. Yeah. Poop,
yeah, I'd love.
dust, stain confirmed. Rex stores his comic in the bathroom confirmed. Oh, this is Kelly Jones cover. Uh,
Oh,
and it's the
no, Kelly
same
Jones.
hologram again, number one. So that there you go
Okay, so that
with
was
Batman.
yeah. They must have just been variants of the. I like that one.
Hmm. But you see, the placement here is not too
Mhm.
precise. A
No,
lot
yeah,
more
yeah.
space on toward the binding.
Mhm. Yeah, so they didn't really center it in the little spot too well,
Hmm.
did they?
Yeah, I wonder if centering. Now I have a bunch of these. This is
I
a
wonder if they
Kevin.
actually had to hand apply all those. No, that'd be crazy. They were
Oh,
printing tons
you
of
couldn't
books.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
there's
is
no fucking
Kevin
way.
McGuire cover. This
Not and
is
get them
issue
out. Not and get
four.
them out on time.
Robin too. Joker with the ice skate's going to slice his head off.
No, Joker, only so creative.
Well, see, his costume's a little different on this Robin here
Yeah, a little bit.
than than the traditional, or yeah,
Yeah, he's actually got pants.
yeah, he does, doesn't he? And then this is another Kevin McGuire,
Robin, put your pants on.
number three. So all these, if I met Chuck Dixon, I could get signed. He was the author of these.
Yep.
That's a nice Joker cover.
Well, Chuck
Yeah,
is,
on the screen.
very CG friendly at this point, man, because him and Graham
He
are.
got a Joker down there in the box
Oh yeah.
with his hat and cane.
What's the problem?
Direct edition. And then we have Robin 2, The Joker's Wild. This is a really manic cover. I'm not sure who did the. Might be Mike Zeck with a particular
Yeah.
inker that just makes it look more less
Where-
Zeck. I'm not sure, but this is he looks really manic here. Now this has a Batman uh, hologram, and it's kind of off centered somewhat. You know, they weren't
Mhm.
too good on the placement of these things.
Yeah, I noticed that on some of the Marvel holograms that they did do. Some of them were kind of wonky on
Look
the
at that
face.
Joker with the knife.
Yeah, that's
Looks
kind of cool.
very manic.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm pretty sure the artist that did the Batman there in the hologram is probably Garcia Lopez.
Yeah. No, I like that Batman hologram. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And yeah, it's colorful, isn't it?
Yeah, I
You
like that
see
one.
the colors on it. Yeah. I like that. Uh,
Some of them, like them holograms, weren't all that great, but some of them were pretty cool.
that's pretty neat that he did stuff like that, like Garcia Lopez, and they just put it in there, it's,
Oh, sure.
over. So it's really a Garcia Lopez and whoever did this cover. It may be Mike Zeck with some, scratchier. I really like that he looks crazy here with the knife and everything.
Yeah, he definitely
You
did
know, yeah,
very, yeah,
nice Joker.
deranged
He
looking.
doesn't need to be jokey. I mean, in some cases, but I mean, he needs to be menacing. Like I'm a
Right.
psychotic serial killer because that's
But
what he is.
at the same time, yeah, I mean, he's brilliant and all this other stuff, but he's completely out of his tiny little mind.
This is Jim Aparo cover along with the same Garcia Lopez uh, hologram here. Nice dartboard cover. Don't get to see many dartboards. I have a Wonder Woman 60s where she's on the dartboard and the darts are being thrown at her. This is
Oh yeah,
number
yeah.
this is number 2. That's Jim Aparo. Of course, sadly, he's passed away now.
Is it? Oh man, we're losing them all, man.
Oh yeah, he's been gone a while. Jim
Oh, has
Aparo.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about him recently. I didn't know when he.
And this is a Kevin McGuire cover. This is number 1. Going back to number 1 of Robin 2. So that's a nice one.
That's pretty good. Very Jack Nicholson feel to that Joker.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This
Which is
cover
cool.
needs an enema.
Jack. That's Jack was a great Joker, so I don't
Now
mind
this is
that.
I have two of these. I have one with the sticker, so I won't show it. Uh, I'll show the other one. It's a Brian Bollard cover.
You got a sticker?
Uh, this is 5 of 5, May 1991. Brian Bolland cover.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Look at that statuary of Mercury and everything behind him. It's nice, isn't it?
Why is Robin always getting snuck up on from behind? It seems to be a theme.
Yeah. Well,
Not a good one.
good strategy by the villains, though.
I get it. But why are they only sneaking up behind Robin?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, this is a Brian Bolland cover as well. This is number 4 of 5.
Because they're all
I
jealous of
don't.
the best.
It doesn't look like she snuck up on him.
Nope.
Right in the kisser.
Yeah. Front and center for you, baby.
Brian Bolland did some pretty nice covers during this
Yeah, I
time.
love Brian Ball and stuff. But his Catwoman stuff. Great.
Here's another Brian Bolland cover, number 3 of 5.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool.
He's in the sidecar like he was on the TV show, Adam
Mhm.
West TV show.
I don't know who's driving, but
No, maybe that's Blade.
okay.
Oh, that's Marvel. Oh, okay. And he's a vampire. What would he be doing out during the day? I think Blade can go out during the day, can he?
Yeah. That's why they call him a daywalker.
And this is number 2, Brian Bolland cover.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
So whoever that, maybe that's Luke Cage. Oh no, that's Marvel
No,
too.
that's Marvel too.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it's Cyborg before he got his armor.
Unlikely. 2 copies.
Well, fancy that.
And number 1, a Brian Bolland cover, number 1 of 5. A free poster inside in the very first one.
Oh, yeah, I got that one.
In Paris, Eiffel Tower cover.
Yep, I got this one. I had to. Look at that cover. That's good.
Yeah. Very vampire-ish.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Robin projecting his inner Batman.
After this was taken, what you don't see is he's sniffing his arm.
Wiping his nose.
Or he could be, yeah, I thought he was sniffing his armpit.
Oh, so he's just doing the old BO check. Okay,
the old BO check, yeah. And what's neat about these, look at the saturation of color. When you get multiple copies, this next one I just pulled out, this is the one I showed you back here, and this is the next one. And it's much redder. I mean,
oh yeah, it depends where you're at in the run, because I've seen that even on CG.
It does, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, they may start out dark, and then as it runs more and more, it gets lighter.
Starts to lighten up a little bit as the ink, is not as plentiful.
But that's pretty cool, if you really like a book, and then something like that happens, and you can, and sometimes you'd see that on the same spinner rack, and you go, "Ooh, which one do I want?" Do I like the darker version or the other? Do I buy both?
Yeah, but even in the direct sales, I would do the same thing when I was going through the rack at my comic book store. Is I would go look and compare like the ones that they pulled for me, for and see if the color was good, if there was a better cover, something was in better shape, and I'd just tell my guy, all right, I'm gonna trade it for this one. He's like, yeah, put the other one back on the shelf.
Red full enhanced logo.
Very cool.
P. Craig Russell cover. P. Craig Russell did the inside artwork as well. This is book 1. It is a prestige format square bound. It's Robin 3000 book 1.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
See, full enhancement.
3000. All right.
Robin 3000. Yep.
Is that him with the blonde hair? Okay.
Yep. P. Craig Russell cover.
Well, at least I didn't race swap him yet. So that's good.
And then I have a parody. I have a Don Chin parody of this book.
Awesome.
And then I'll have to flip the box if we go any further. It's Robin, like you're robbing somebody of their
Mm-hmm.
money. Robin $3,000. Parody press #1 here. So that'd be a good one to get
Robin
Don
3000.
Chin. Yeah.
That's cool.
This might be pretty rare book.
It probably is, dude. I mean, I don't think Parody Press, any of them are really plentiful.
It
There's
would be
not a lot
good
of
to
them.
get this, to get Don to sign this,
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I need to take this one out of the box. Nah, put it back. But
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of Parody Press stuff, but if I ever get a chance to meet
I
Don, I
did
gotta.
get some when I bought that comic book shop out. I did get
Mhm.
some parody press stuff,
Well, I
like
was
some
showing you the other
radioactive
day. I
black
mean,
belt
yeah,
hamsters
yeah.
and stuff.
I got a, I don't know, 15 or 20 of Don's early stuff,
But I
and then
am
I got
taking
all the
out the
new.
Holy Grail there, the first appearance of Harley Quinn, and I'll
Yeah,
flip the
yeah.
box here
I
and
would put that somewhere.
I'll put this somewhere and get it graded. I'll get it pressed, and
Be
I'm just curious. I could sell it right now for hundreds of dollars, but I'm just curious after I get it pressed, what would it grade at?
I know. I get you.
And it would be just leaving too much money on the table. Sorry.
All I'm gonna tell you, Rick, is whatever you do, don't put that back in that spinner rack.
Right. Now, some boxes are fuller than others, and I had that many boards on the end.
Wow.
A bunch.
See?
You know,
So you had a bunch
save
of
your
boards
old
that you
boards.
could
See,
have actually used.
there's even one that's like a cardboard backing.
Oh, are
That
those like old ones that you're just using to?
Yeah, old ones.
Oh,
Yeah. In fact, I don't know if that was ever a comic thing.
no, probably, dude. I got a
Not even
few of those, but
laminated on one
you know,
side.
I think some people were just making their own boards out of cardboard back in the day. But again,
I don't
comic supplies
recommend
are
that
not cheap. No, I
because
don't either.
they're not pH neutral. They're not.
Right.
But yeah, once they start yellowing and like we saw that transfer. Well, here's one there. You see,
Oh, dude, I've got a big old stack
nasty
of
looking. You know, but
all
you
the
can
stuff
put
that
them on
we.
the ends if you
Mhm.
wish. I mean, because like
But
you
the
said,
stuff
it's
we used to get into my old work would come in on these all the jars were separated on these nice little
mm-hmm.
thick cardboards, and they were all acid free paper because of the GMP standards and all that stuff. They're like 2 foot by 2 foot squares, and I probably got like 500 of them stacked up in the basement.
That is a beefy boy.
Yeah,
The
it is, man.
Hammerella.
And you
That's
don't have to
nice.
read it, but at least look through it and check out some of the art, man. There's some
Oh,
really
I've
cool
been
stuff.
wanting to read it. She's
Yeah.
very intrigued. But you know what? It's so good. I may not read it now, but if they come out with another Hammerella project, I'll probably back it on art alone. It looks good. You know,
Yeah, and I'll probably back the next one too, even though it was so late and shit. I mean, it was worth the wait. I mean, yeah,
hypocrite
it was a
confirmed.
long time, but
Hypocrite confirmed.
hey,
I thought you didn't like back. It was so late. I'm not going to back them again. But here's an instance where you're saying, yeah, it was late, but I'll back them again.
yeah. Well, I just like I said with Sweens, Oddity was super late, and I'll probably
Yeah,
back him again too because
because
I
it was a
really
good looking
enjoyed it.
book and a good read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he puts out another one, I'll back it again. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it
Well,
was
I mean,
fucking
they
late,
put
but
it out, didn't they? Like cash grab. It came out, didn't it?
it came out. You know what? They didn't fucking run away and hide, and
Right. Yeah. But
so
but yeah, they could have done better on the updates, right?
yeah, they could have done better
Yeah,
on updates. That would have been nice. So
that would have
hopefully
been
in
nice.
the
Right.
future they've learned that lesson. I
Hey,
mean,
we're busy trying to get your books out. No, you're not. It's been 2 years, Fragga.
yeah, dude, you're not that busy. I mean,
Yeah.
you're posting videos of old rap songs and shit. Fucking get to work. God damn it. What was I doing? Shit. Oh, I should. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's another comic. He was shocking us with something. Oh, what's whoa? What's going on? See, I can't move, or my phone freaks out. So weird.
All right, I flipped the box. I had one board on the other end, all those boards on one end. But now, when you fold your boxes, sometimes there's a gap, right? And you have to fill up that gap. Otherwise, your books will fall down in there and get damaged
Yeah,
potentially.
yeah, like at the end there. Yeah,
And
I
that's
usually
probably what I'm doing on that one end. I'm filling up that gap so
right.
no books.
Well, all my
You
boxes I usually put I used to use like old magazines, like because my wife would always get Vogue and stuff like that. So I got
hmm
like Vogue magazines on the end,
Yeah,
especially where the handles come through, because I wanted to like seal those off from having
this
any
got
air
some
gain.
nice Batman type. Yeah, and
Um,
that Marshall Rogers stuff in here too.
but then
Yeah.
on the newer stuff, when I got all the Wizard books, I just use those as my end caps for my board. Which some of those I probably should have bagged and boarded by themselves. But whatever.
Let's see. Brian Bolland. Let's see.
Everybody's quiet in the chat. Hope you're enjoying it, Kerrie.
Yeah. Not a huge crowd today, Shadowhawk, but
No,
that's
it's all
okay.
right. I mean, I don't expect us to have a huge one every day. It would be nice, but we don't expect it. We appreciate you guys when you're here,
He's being
and
far too kind. I expect,
fill
30, 40
gaps with
people
more
in here.
Harley Quinn. Kerrie says, "Up, Kerrie is still here."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fill in gaps with more Harley Quinn. Sorry, Kerrie. I don't have a lot of Harley books, but I'm trying
You
to
got
show.
way more than I do, Kerrie. I can tell you that.
Okay, so now I'm down. Okay, so we'll try and go through these quickly. I don't know if there's gonna full dis if there's any Harley in here. I know there's a lot of Batman, so Harley may show up. So
Huh.
trying to do my best. I can only do
Kerrie's
what's in
also
the
a big
box.
Joker fan, so I'm sure we'll have some Joker appearances.
This is Legends of the Dark Knight. This is Matt Wagner. That's it. The double diamond with the box around it. It's Matt Wagner.
Matt Wagner. Yep.
MW. Yeah, Grendel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I knew
signature.
it looked so familiar the
There
other
we
day.
go.
And yeah,
So Matt Wagner Batman, very dark colored
oh,
cover.
yeah, it's very darkly colored, but man, he
But
did
that's
good
that we
stuff.
were trying to figure out yesterday what the double diamond, and it makes sense now. Matt Wagner,
Well, did you get
put
any of that
together looks
Grendel
like,
series too?
huh?
Did you
Yes,
get any of
E.D.
that
Grendel.
Grendel series? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
pretty good stuff, man. I like
He's
that.
the creator of Grendel. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I really enjoyed
that's the
those.
reason I know him. Uh, don't
I
not
knew I
sure.
recognized that little box. I was just like, man, it's not ringing a bell. I don't know
This
why.
is 210. Um, issue 210.
Uh-huh.
Uh, nice. It is
Was a nice
Ariel
cover.
Olivier or whatever. I mean, anyway, whoever's in the
Oliveri or
credits there,
yeah,
that credit name. Can you read that? Ariel
Olivetti.
Olivetti did this cover.
Wow,
It's
that's a
very
pretty nice
nice.
cover. Man,
It
that Batman is muscled up, bro.
He is muscled up, isn't he?
Look at that.
He puts Bart Sears to shame.
That's like a
Hey,
Simon Bisley
hey,
Batman,
Fanta.
dude.
Uh,
Fanta, good to see you,
I'm
dog.
live, but wanted to say hi and miss you guys. Hey,
Oh, hi, Fanta.
yeah,
Oh, who are you live with, dear? Are you over at Flying Felines today?
or hens maybe.
Oh,
Oh, number
or is it
28.
opinions are like butthole? No,
Hit.
chaotic great. That's the one I was thinking of.
This is Faces Part One. Matt Wagner again, black cover, man. In this condition,
Yeah,
uh,
that's amazing.
in new boards and bags,
That's
this,
a pretty simple cover, but very effective. You know,
yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. Matt Wagner's kind of stylized. He did some regular Detective Comics covers and stuff. I
yes, you
have
do,
them,
Fanta.
but a book like this, I can't help but want to. I don't have a lot of money into it, right? In fact, these books have already paid for themselves, so I have zero into it, right?
Right.
And so whatever they charge me to grade it, I'm charged. And to protect this black sensitive cover in the condition that it's in, I'd be crazy not to, even if it doesn't have a lot of value today. Later on, and if you've already got it graded, something like that, and you might get high grade, the highest grade for wishful thinking, but black sensitive cover. Of course, by then, some people were saving this stuff, and now this is Sean McGinnis. You remember Sean McGinnis's stuff? He did some Omega Men covers, I know.
Sorry, I got muted there. Yeah, I
Sean
remember him.
McGinnis?
Yep. Yeah, he probably a Bisley or something influence too, I think.
Probably. Yeah, this issue 44.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have issue
Lot of guys
74.
back in the day were.
Ted McKeever. Ted McKeever cover. I'm believing.
Okay.
I'm
Could
thinking.
be McIver. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Vampire Batman or what's going on there?
Engines. No.
Okay.
I don't
Weird
know.
looking Batman.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But you
Kind
look
of
at
a
this
cool cover though.
painterly. You look at this painterly style, and it reminds me of the guy that did a lot of those magazines. I can't remember his name.
Could be in it.
Very heavy metal looking,
Like Richard Corbin or something.
Corbin. Yes,
Yeah. There you go.
this painterly, especially on like the train,
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of Corbin.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yep. The modeling of the paint and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 72. Maybe Draken is a vampire. I don't know. That's very vampire-ish like script. He does have like a knife. He's interesting looking from what you can see of him.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but yeah, he's got a.
But just from the logo, it kind of screams vampire. And the name Draken. That's a great name, Draken.
Could be Draken too. I'm not sure.
Or Draken. Okay.
Maybe with the double K.
Yeah, Draken.
With single K, I would lean towards
that's a
Draken.
good one.
But that's still,
what if I came up with a Draken and they said, well, we copyrighted that. Well,
not if it's only got one
Draken,
K.
it's Draken.
Right.
Calling how you say it.
That's right.
I think they would still
slam I don't think they could. No, it's not spelled the same.
No, if it's spelled the same.
Well, as I'm saying, don't spell it
the
same.
same, but I just said the pronunciation's different.
Right. No, but just drop one of the K. Just use one K.
Scarface, and I guess this is a painting, but it looks like a model, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That is pretty neat.
And I guess Batman's back there behind him. I don't know. Or is that his hat? I don't know. I just...
yeah, it's hard Scarface.
To tell. Yeah, you see, Mugs. Didn't he even talk like that? Like W.C. Fields?
He did kind of talk a little,
animated cartoons.
He was very old school mobstery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are gonna listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pay no attention to this little rat with his hand up my ass.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Number 58, Shadow of the Bat. This is not sure who did this, but this is
all this gold I'm throwing up. Nobody. That's cool. I like that one.
It's dark. It's so dark.
Yeah, I know. Up close, it's nice.
Oh, now see, this one isn't dark, but it's I mean, you can tell what it is from way back there.
Well, yeah. But again, that's just the opposite. You just went stark white background.
Number 51, yeah.
Oh, there's actually a little background there. Okay.
Yeah, eyes back there, like a mummy, or maybe Hush. Something. I don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Because Hush's face was wrapped, right?
You got me, dude. I was out by that.
Really, Jim Lee, Hush. Oh
I
yeah,
was
you
out
were out
by
by then.
then.
You missed the whole Hush thing. Yeah.
My psychic powers were failing me for a
If
few months.
Kate was in here, it wouldn't be Hush, it'd be Shush.
That's right, it'd be shut.
Okay, number 40 here. He did a bunch of these covers, this particular artist, and I actually have his autograph. And I can't even tell you.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
I
that one.
I've got that one actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one where he's got
Hmm.
his hands. It looks menacing, and crystal ball, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
interesting.
That one's. But again, the background, the character in the back is a little dark.
Well, the thing about
Coach.
these are this same artist here. Can't tell you who it is. He did a bunch of these. This
Hmm.
is number 35.
Oh wow. Yeah, see,
On
you
the
got to get way
batarang.
too close to that before you can even make it out. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah, it's so dark.
Hmm. I mean, he just kind of almost fades into the background at some point.
This is a
Not quite. But...
Brian Freeze did those, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Brian Freeze did those. He did a bunch of
Again,
those covers.
I was out. I'm not sure.
Now this is a distressed cover, slightly distressed. Okay, it's got like spotting on it, like age spots here on the. I don't know if
Wreck
that's a
that
moon,
on
a
it.
halo, or what. It's got like a. It looks like a scratch on the cover, but that was actually printed on, and this is like breakage of cover here. Um, this is in the, but it's retro, like Golden Age. But now look up here, DC Universe. Now that doesn't make it rarer. It was printed like that, but if you get the DC Universe down here on the barcode, it makes it much,
Right.
yeah. But see, had the DC Universe up there in the corner, which
Oh, yep.
wasn't around for it's this 0 hour, but you see
Yeah, it
the
was part of Zero Hour.
spots
Yep.
on.
Hmm.
Is that a halo? They're indoors. I mean, I guess.
Um,
But see that that's not damaged, that's distressed, and then up there by the corner,
yeah.
see the distress lines?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
printed to look that. Remember, I showed you an image one the other day that was printed like that. It looks
but
like the
nice
cover's
retro
all
like
cracked.
cover,
And, yeah.
golden age retro cover.
Well, see, you hope that you get a guy that's smart enough when he grades that to be like, that's
Yeah,
damaged.
look at it. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna have a distressed Devil Flyer cover on issue 6. I already
Ooh,
got that
okay.
in the works, done by Dillard.
Ah, you didn't even tell me about that.
Oh, I did. You forgot.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah,
Hey, most of what we talked about on Friday is gone forever because I was drinking
yeah.
all day.
Well, Brian Freeze,
Or
he
Saturday, I
does
was
this. I've got a Brian Freeze Shadow of the Bat number 25 signed in silver by him somewhere. I don't think
no?
it's in this box, but uh, had he not signed it just like old style Dick Sprang, because that's who he was channeling on that cover, I would have not
Uh-huh.
known it was Brian Freeze because his name never comes to me. But
Oh, wow.
here is
Good question for you, Rex. Have you seen those
Brian
new
Freeze number
markers yet?
23. Huh?
Have you seen the new markers? They're not Sharpies. They're like a new brand or something. But you know how the Sharpies have the silver and gold that people
Not
sign with all the
Quest.
time? This is actually like mirrored chrome. When you lay it down and it dries, it looks like foil.
No, but I would love to
Yeah.
try that.
Oh, dude, they're awesome. I'll have to see if I can find it again and find the
Okay.
price for you. They're not
Yeah.
super expensive. They're about the same price as a Copic, so they're
That's a
not
Brian
crazy.
Freeze. This was part of the Night Quest that went on forever. Night
Oh
Quest: The
God, yeah, that
Search.
took freaking forever. Wasn't that when they brought in Azrael and everything
I'll
with
tell you one
the?
that's got Night Quest. Yes,
Oh, that
that's
was
when they brought in
Nightfall.
Azrael when he got his back broke
Right,
by
right.
Bane.
Well, that
Yeah.
was Nightfall, though, right? Right before Night Quest, I
No
think.
Man's Land, I think, holds the this is issue 22. Holds the longest crossover of all time. Probably is No Man's Land from Batman. It went on
Mm,
forever in so many different books.
yeah.
This is
See,
the
and that's
Bride.
why I ended up getting the hell out of comics, dude. I got sick of those endless
I
crossovers.
know you can't keep up with it all. Just look what they did with 0 Hour. You know.
That was killing me just trying
Oh,
to get every issue. It was like great, man. I can't. I was dropping almost $400 a month at one point at my comic book shop, dude. I was
Yeah,
like, come on.
and enjoying every bit of it. So shut up. Uh,
Oh, I would, but
Number 21. I
I
do
look
like
back at
this.
it now.
Bruce Wayne, Part One of the Hood. Alan Grant wrote this, and Brett
Part one in
Blevins
the
did
hood.
the inside artwork. Big Ben, Big Ben cover, and it also has one of the red double decker buses on the cover,
Wow. Okay.
but no Gorgo.
No
But the
Gorgo.
but the Hood looks like an interesting medieval type jester type character.
Yeah.
Dropping down on Bruce Wayne there when his shadow is like Batman in costume. Kind of interesting. I like that one. But none of this stuff would have uh, really caught my imagination and had me buy it had I not bought out a comic shop. This is number 21, and this is how Brian Freeze normally signs his stuff. It's unintelligible. It's very
It's unintelligible.
see there. It's just
You mean
very
illegible?
stylized,
Yeah.
but it's not legible. Yeah.
That almost looks like an old Frazetta signature or something.
Hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah. Very stylized, but
Hmm.
you can't really get Brian Freeze out of that. I don't see how he does it. But,
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Well,
and that,
in
maybe
his
that's
mind,
why
it
he's
was.
not better known. I don't know. This
That's
is not. Here's
nobody
one he's
figured
got
out how
it.
to read his name.
Here he's got it in pink or magenta written. Might show up a little bit better.
Um,
Looks like maybe he did use paintbrushes to.
yeah,
This is
interesting.
issue number 19, taking down the bad guys there, and that's Azrael right there, isn't it?
Oh, my phone will stop. Yep, that's Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
think he
talent,
he evolved a little bit more over time. Well, you can't really see his
yeah,
gauntlets either. He had like kind of
right,
crazy gauntlets.
right. That was Tallyman. This is number 18 here, the God of Fear. Uh,
Gotta be.
yeah, which is the Scarecrow cover.
Oh, makes sense. Mm,
Looks like we have scarecrows falling from the sky.
yeah. Interesting.
You're very muted for some reason, muffled.
Well, I just stepped outside. Probably. Is that better?
Okay. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I had my phone turned to
Oh, now
landscape.
this
It should be
has
better.
something on the bag. Oh, that make an impression on that. Something, maybe some old tape or something.
Could be. Yep.
That was stuck, and that makes an impression on your book. That's not good, you know.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah. And so I got that off of there. Here's number 12, The Human Flea. Another Brian Freeze cover, I believe.
Oh,
Look what they did with the Batman's hands there, his fingers.
yeah. That's what I was just looking at. Kind of
Hmm.
cool though. It's interesting.
Yeah, the Human
Human
Flea.
fleed.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. I don't think I ever heard of him.
Well, Vic did that with TM's, you know, fingers as
Oh yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. He did. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had well. I mean, well, we know why, but we
yeah,
can't
we
say.
know why. uh, Another Brian Freeze, I
Don't
believe.
have
This
to
is
be a
number
surprise
7,
for
The
everybody else.
Misfit. But these were so dark, man. Just every one, just. But now they did a lot of painted covers with these.
Why does that look like Guardian on the cover with him from Alpha Flight? What is? Who is that?
The Misfits, I guess.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
looks a lot like Guardian's outfit from Alpha
yeah,
Flight, doesn't
red
it?
and yeah, yeah. I always got dice right here, 2 dice
Oh, okay. I
on
didn't
it.
see the dice.
Yeah. Again, it's so dark. You don't
Yeah,
really.
yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, some guys when they're painting too, they want to have that like
Number
atmosphere, I guess, so they go a
number
little darker.
6 here. You can even see the brushwork here in the flag. That's kind of neat. I'm sure that's done on purpose. This is a story by Alan Grant called The Ugly American.
Oh, yeah, I got this one.
The Ugly American.
Mm-hmm. Typical Alan Grant. Mm.
Is he a liberal?
Well, apparently he turned into one if he wasn't back then. But yeah, he's always been a
Lefty.
little bit
A
anti-American.
lot of
Very.
ooh, those are harsh words indeed. Anti-American. Okay.
Wow, he never seemed to have trouble with.
Here's number one, the Arkham Asylum, another Brian Freeze cover. You probably have this one.
I don't. How about just very anti-superhero?
Part one of four. Anti-superhero. You have that one, number one of
I
that
may
run,
have
Shadow of the Bat, the
Last
last
Arkham.
Arkham.
I don't
Maybe
know.
not.
Might be after my time.
Well, at one time, just like Spider-Man, Batman had like 5 different titles.
Oh yeah, I know. And again, it's getting ridiculous. Well, the X
Ooh.
Men too. There was like 7 X Men titles on the shelves for a while.
Don't know if I've sold it or not, but I have this cover of Batman Gotham Knights number 16 from June 2001. The interesting thing about it is he doesn't have the tattoos on the production artwork.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he's all tatted up.
So that
Brian
must have
Ballard.
been what, like a last minute decision to add in
No,
tattoos?
no. See, it's printed in green, dark green. So it would have been separate from the black line
Oh, I got you.
in
Okay,
production.
yeah, that would. Yeah, I got you. I
Yeah.
thought that was
So that
last.
would have been a separate layer. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
kind of strange to look at it because he's not all tatted up.
Yeah. What
But
the
it's
hell?
cool because you get to see how he drew the figure with all that, with all that off of him. So,
Right, and
it's
then
a give and
added it
take.
in on the color. Yeah.
But I
So
I might still have that one. I don't know if I've sold it or not, but I do have some Brian Bolland uh, production art, covers and stuff.
yeah, very cool.
Hmm. And I
I
have
might be
that one.
interested in that one if you still got it.
I have to look and see if I still have that one. This is
I did
number
like Brian Bolland a lot. If you had a
Batman
cat
Gotham
lemon, I'd
Knights
be all
number
over it.
21 from 2001. Another Brian Bolland cover with Superman.
Yep, that's a good one. See, that Batman looks like he should right there. He's not overly muscled. He's
Right,
grim. He's determined. That's
right.
classic Batman right there.
And it's old school where they just do the banner logo across here and you only
Hmm.
have this much artwork. Uh,
And
and
that
I
Superman's
always
pretty
like
good too.
that. That's pretty cool that the cow symbol there.
Hmm.
I like that. That's old
And
school.
even that Superman is just classic.
And the old DC, we've been showing old DC
Yeah,
bullet
very
that
cool.
was used forever.
Hmm.
Uh, and this is a spinner rack.
The
So
spinner, right?
yeah, this is a
Hail, Eric.
newsstand edition, I should say. Newsstand edition. So this is going to be 1% of the run on that. See, it doesn't say direct edition anywhere. And this is in stellar shape. This would be a good candidate to get pressed and graded because it's a stellar cover. It's a Brian Bolland, and it's less than 1% of the run. That's a good book there.
And Eric, that reminds me, I got to shoot you a message later, sir. No urgency. You can get back to me whenever.
Hey, Eric, I'm late, so you can start over the quote, Pale Rider. Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the beginning of the show, Rex. Flip that box back over.
Okay. All right. Well, first appearance of Harley Quinn, Batman Adventures number 12.
There you go, Eric. Asking you shall receive, my friend.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh,
One of my grails in my collection. Okay. And another Brian Bolland cover. And this one is also a newsstand from 2002. So less than 1% of the run. Another great candidate to get graded, in my opinion, because it's so rare in
you
a
know what they?
newsstand and great cover. Huh?
Not nothing. I was just teasing.
That's
Yeah, no,
cool
that's
putting
cool.
all the information at the bottom and incorporating it into the cover as a billboard.
Yeah, Yeah, that's pretty
That's
neat.
different. That's great, man.
I got no problem with that.
That's wonderful. Brian Bolland, who,
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't be Brian
great,
Bolland.
man.
I like him.
All
Again,
right.
the Catwoman stuff was just
This
spectacular.
is number 25. Sadly, that's a direct one, but look at there. Just
Yeah, a little
Batman
bondage
handcuff.
cover for Batman.
Yeah. And I discussed, a bondage, chain and cover with you recently, kind of like
Mm,
this, where it's just like,
yep,
it conveys the ideal of bondage and that he's arrested, and that's all you
yep,
need. You don't have to picture the whole figure. In fact, it's
yep.
more effective if you do it this way. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric. I'll try to get with you after the show. We should probably be ending up here in a little bit. I don't know
Eric
how
says,
long.
no. Hello to the man who fought in the Spanish American War, aka Rex. Eric says, uh,
Rex was a general. Use the proper respect,
yes.
sir.
And this is another Brian Bolland cover, number 26. Sadly, this is a direct one. Alfred's got to up after the murder, mop
So
up the
lovely.
blood. He's looking all grim. So Penny shot. Oh, not Penny shot. What was his name?
Pennyworth? Was it Pennyworth?
Pennyworth. Yeah, cover.
I
There
think
you
so.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne murderer storyline.
Hmm.
He was kind of like on the wanted list.
Poor old Alfred, always trying to clean up Batman's mess.
I know, like Jarvis, right? Oh, now here's a great newsstand again, number 27 with Superman again. So it's really got that world's finest vibe to it. Brian Bolland cover. Less
Oh
than
yeah.
10% of the run. Less than 1% of the run. I'm sorry, less than 1% of the run.
Wow. Yeah. Very nice.
So these were some great pickups. I don't know if I was seeing these and going, "Oh, Brian Bolland," and buying them like maybe at Hastings. Maybe
Maybe.
might have
Maybe.
got them off eBay. I don't know. I really can't tell you. I know
I'm
they
guessing
didn't.
you
I know
probably
they
got them
don't
from
come from the comic book shop because I bought the comic book shop in '97, and these are
right.
past 2000.
Oh well.
So
Yeah. So
that
yeah,
would be
maybe
a
when
great.
Hastings closed out, because you bought a lot of that.
Um, yeah, but usually I know. I don't think so on these,
Yeah.
but
I
could
got
be, could be. Here's number 28. I think you'll
you.
like this one. Uh,
Oh
Brian
yeah,
Bolland.
that's cool. Who's the villain there? I don't recognize him.
And that's Batman the Fugitive,
Yeah. Hmm,
part 7. Yeah,
interesting. Yeah,
he's on
nice
the
cover.
run.
I like it.
And you'll
It's
like this one
totally
too. I
nice.
really do too. This is Brian Bolland, and this is a newsstand from 2002. You just don't find newsstand copies, really, from this era. Less than 1% of the run, about 1% of the run at this time.
Hmm.
Uh, Number 29 from 2002. Zombie cover.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Let's take a bite out of Batman.
That's pretty good. I like that.
See, so this would be a good one to get pressed and graded. Brian
Hmm.
Bolland cover. Less than 1% of the run. And you can always get the direct for next to nothing, right? But
Sure.
this is a rare book coming off the newsstand.
There you go.
And in this shape, I mean, there's nothing wrong with these hardly. You know, these are near mint.
Yeah, and there aren't going to be many of those floating around anymore.
No, not and there's some of the
Well,
last
there weren't
news
to,
thing.
weren't to start with.
They're last of the newsstand ones,
Hmm.
late newsstand. Newsstand, finding anything on the newsstand out in the wild. The other day, I didn't have the money, and I meant to check yesterday or earlier today, and I think it was earlier today again. They had 3 more of those comics, but I got about 30 of them. at my dollar store at my
Oh, well, you
deal.
could grab them for me. I'm just teasing.
Again, money thing, and it's like I
I
don't
know,
need them.
no,
I've got about
yeah.
30, and the other day I almost picked them up, and a couple of them weren't in great condition, but
Well, I
you
only
know,
I only found two of them at my Dollar Tree. They were both in great shape. But the really weird thing was I only found one the first time, and then like almost a month later, I went back, just to check and see if there was something I hadn't got yet, and
hey Michael,
I found another one. It just popped up out of nowhere, so I
this
ended up
is
getting.
this is Dave Gibbons
Hello,
from
Michael.
Watchmen artist
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Batman.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's a good looking cover.
that's from 2002, number 31.
Mhm.
Sadly, not a newsstand, but
Well, they're
uh,
not all gonna be
I
newsstands.
really like this cover. This is a Brian Bolland cover, number 32 from 2002, with Bruce Wayne and Batman and the grandfather clock in between them. Nice,
Cool.
simple cover. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
it's hard. It's hard not to like that detail, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if even if it's simple, if you do it well, that's really all that matters,
Here's
right?
one I could get signed by. This came out in
Yeah.
2002. Mike Collins did the artwork inside with Bill Sienkiewicz inks. Scott Beatty wrote it. Am I saying his name right? Beatty, Beatty, Beatty. Main cover, uh, Brian Bolland cover from 2002. Bane in a business suit. Nothing, Shadow? Nothing. Okay. Something happened to Shadow. I think he got eaten by cannibals.
Sorry.
Another Brian Bolland cover.
Second, I didn't want to take the phone because it probably would have kicked me again.
Oh, well, I'll re-show the comic so that you see it. Bane in a
Ah.
business suit.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool. Is that Graham?
That's Brian Bolland.
Oh, it's Brian Ball. Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not Graham Nolan, but I could get him to sign it. It's his character he designed,
Well,
right?
sure. Well, his and Chuck, yeah.
Yeah. And this is number 34 with Bane and Batman, almost like they're friends.
Hey, we're just hanging out, having a couple beers.
Yeah. Showing
We're gonna
muscles.
we're gonna go beat up the Joker tonight just for
And
fun.
he puts hair and veins and.
Oh yeah, you gotta have Bane's on Venom or Bane.
Bane's got a hairy chest, doesn't he?
He's a manly man, right?
He's a manly man. There's enough testosterone and venom in there to run the city. These Gotham Knights covers are cool. Yeah.
Could light up a football team with Bane's
And since you probably
testosterone.
missed it, Michael, in this box, we got the first appearance of Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and
Newsstand edition. Newsstand, which is
be sure
about
to show
10% of the run.
everyone
Huh?
what you unbox. I said before we go, be sure to show everyone what you unboxed today, because there wasn't a lot of people here.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
And
Hammerella.
it may just so happen.
Yep.
There
Thick
we go.
baby.
Good.
Hammerella. Yeah.
Look at that. That's what she said.
Very Walt Simonson like,
Mm-hmm.
Thorish. The hammer's bigger than she is, bro. You know?
Just your perspective. Just your
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And I got some signed gods and gears here. And it came out on a Wednesday. So I got gods and gears 1 through 4. And since I have all of them here, I might read them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now there was some spine roll on these, the way they were kind of like put all, but that's okay.
Yeah,
They'll press
it
out.
should come right out with a even with a bag and a board and just put it
Yeah.
between some more comics.
Mhm. Number 35. I guess like his tattoos coming to life, Scorpion.
Oh,
Uh,
very
in this issue, Batman Black and White. So they did black and white, black and white, maybe a little red in there. I don't know, some
hmm.
black and white backup story in this.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
this is issue
Little
35 from 2003.
wow, cool.
See, it's almost coming off his out of his skin there. I think his tattoo came alive. It looks like his head's chopped off though, but he's got a do rag on.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, I see it now. Yeah, it does kind of
It does,
look like
doesn't it? At first
yeah,
glance, like he has no top to his head.
yeah.
Uh, uh, now this one
Had to
I
have room
have.
for the logo.
I don't know. I can't remember if her tattoos are on. I think I have this production artwork to this one, to this
Oh,
cover.
cool.
Brian Bolland again, 2003, um, number 36.
Oh, and Eric, he got it today.
Yep.
Oh,
How long did it take to receive? I don't know. You were saying about a couple years, right? Or a year? Or,
I'd have to go back and
I
look
don't
for
know.
sure.
I really don't. I'd
I
have
don't
to
want to
go back.
misquote. I know it was late, but I can
Yeah.
tell you exactly how
Yeah,
much.
I didn't mind. I was just, I that's just one that I really like the artwork, and I was like,
Yeah,
you know,
and I just again, if people just keep up on updates, you're gonna find that a lot less people will be giving you shit about getting late. Being late. It's everybody's. I mean, at this point, we kind of understand production issues and all that
right.
kind of stuff, dealing with artists and what have you.
Well, like
So
like last year with my ash can, it was like election year, and they were really swamped over with
yeah,
doing
you couldn't even get in
printing.
the damn printer.
Yeah. This
So
is Brian
yeah,
Bolland. This is number 37. I'm not sure who this female character is here
oh yeah, I'm
because it's a
not sure
blonde.
on
It's
that
not
one.
really Huntress.
No, I was gonna lean towards
Nice
Huntress
looking
at first.
Batman,
But,
nice looking
hmm.
Batman there in the shadows and whatnot.
Yeah, I have no clue who the girl is though, because those
Mhm.
boots aren't really Huntressy either.
Even when he misses on his covers, it still looks awesome.
Yeah, he's still that good. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still.
Now he kind of cheated on this one, kind of sort of. And this is Huntress, and all these had Batman black and white backup stories in them. This is number 38 from 2003 with the Huntress.
No, no, yeah, it's exactly Eric. Communication, man. Communicate with the fans, and they'll be happy. When they get unhappy is when you don't come.
Yeah, it's all
Uh,
about communication.
mm-hmm.
Communication.
Oh, okay. They changed up Huntress's costume a little bit there. It looks like.
I have a Joe Staten Huntress splash page. That's probably my best Huntress collectible. Here's a Batman Gotham Knight number 39 from 2003, Brian Bolland cover with Huntress wrapped in the American flag.
Oh,
Nice, angsty looking Batman there.
yeah, yeah.
They're firing at him. You killed my daughter.
Batman's not happy.
Huntress was, and guess what? This is newsstand edition.
Ooh, very nice.
Less than 1% of the run.
Noise.
Uh, Number 40, another Huntress and Batman, Brian Bolland cover.
Was that the character? The spoiler. Ooh, maybe Eric. I'm not sure. I don't recognize her.
The spoiler, it didn't look like the spoiler to me from Robin. It could,
Oh, is that where she was from? Could be. I don't know.
yeah, I've actually got a CGC graded like 9.6, I think, and it's the DC Universe barcode with the
Oh,
spoiler
cool.
and Robin on the or Nightwing on the cover.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
can't remember if
interesting.
it's Scott McDaniel because it might have been Scott McDaniel, and that's why I wanted it, and it was a rare
I just
variant
don't remember
price.
the spoiler character unless they changed their costume up or something. I don't know.
Spoiler was in Nightwing, sort of a
Okay.
love interest of Nightwing.
Like later in Nightwing, not the early Nightwing stuff because I don't
No,
remember seeing her.
no, it'd been after 2000.
Okay, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know.
Number 41. I think I showed this one the other day. I'm not sure. With the syringe,
Um,
or it was
you
something
might have,
similar.
yeah, you might have had another copy of this one. There was something similar. I can't
It was
remember what it
something
was
similar.
exactly.
But look
No,
at the
big surprise.
barcode.
Shadow can't remember. Oh,
Another Brian Bolland cover here.
phone's gonna kick me again. I know.
Uh, White sensitive cover, and I do think this has some spotting from something on it on the spine at the bottom here. So
Gotta be more
white
careful
shows
where
up.
you aim, Rex.
Number 42. I heard that. See the brown spotting and stuff around there?
How many
I
times have I
don't
told
think that's printed
you don't
on,
read the books
so
in the back?
but Alfred cover again,
Oh,
cleaning up.
poor Alfred Lee's getting attacked by all the bats.
Yeah.
Damn you, Master Bruce.
Bat
filthy,
guana.
filthy flying rats all over my mansion.
You know, they poop in a large area like giant cones full of poop, you know.
Well, dude, you know, if you walk into a bat cave like that and you're not careful about what you do, you can die just from the accumulated ammonia and stuff from all the bat
Yeah,
poop at the bottom of the cave.
you are
Yeah,
correct, sir.
it
Now
will actually overwhelm you.
this is Brian Bolland after Carmen Infantino from the very first appearance of Batgirl.
Oh wow.
Remember that cover from Carmen Infantino?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's Brian Bolland's version of that
Oh
same
my.
cover. Kind of nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's see, depending on the homage and how many bit times it's been done to death. I don't mind them. It just depends, you know.
Don't know who did this cover, but I really like it. It. I mean, it looks like a real leather outfit for, and just a close up here of Green Lantern. I mean, Green Arrow rather.
Uh-huh.
This is from July 2004, number 53 of Batman Gotham Knights. It is dark, but I mean, you can even see
Oh,
the seams on his gloves.
yeah, that's a really nice painting, or it looks painted
Yeah,
anyway.
look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And that looks like the, of course, redesigned Green Arrow, and he had the mustache and the goatee,
Mm-hmm.
and gave him this Robin Hood look, different, from the
Yeah.
traditional. He was the first, but now Mike Grail, remember he did Longbow Hunter?
Oh yeah, the longbow hunters was
Yeah, so
great.
that looks, very cool up in the foreground,
Michael
and then
Taylor had
just
a question. Do you remember how many issues Gotham Knights ran, Rex?
I wonder if that's Brian Finch cover.
Hmm.
I do
Good.
not. I'm showing some of the later issues for sure, not just the early stuff. I
Right,
can
right.
look it up if you really want to know very quickly.
Eric's probably already on it. Don't worry about it, Rick.
Okay. This number 63
Sorry, Eric.
with
Go to work.
uh, Poison Ivy cover. Ivy's Deadly Touch.
Oh,
Got Batman out of Costa in there.
yeah.
Apparently, Bruce Wayne, billionaire.
That's not a bad poison ivy. I like that.
You know,
Could have used a little more detail on her hair, I guess. But
yeah,
okay.
very simple, and then
Yeah.
just blue background. So
Hmm.
it really does stand out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's very eye catching for sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and then a
A
semi-white
cover
sensitive
does
cover
not
there.
have, and isn't that the Bronze Age coloring type thing? Just flat colors. areas, large areas of color, and if it's designed, you can, um,
Yeah,
the
exactly, Eric. That Spidey 300 pose has been done to death. Now, I do, and I'm being a hypocrite, I guess, again, because I do like some of them, but it just depends what character. Because, like you're saying, that pose doesn't fit every character.
I'm
You know?
probably going to do that at some point. I've heard reported that that's the most used trope in comics, where you have a dead, lifeless, limp body in the hero's
Oh no, no, no. We were talking
arm.
about the Spider-Man 300 one. Yeah, well, those two actually are very much done. But
Yeah,
I think the Superman with the dead body one, you can vary that a lot more than you can the Spider-Man 300. You know, you can add your own flavor on that a little more.
this is number 67 from 2005. And I think he's going up against
What a
Hush
good.
here. I don't know if this is Hush, but he's definitely bandaged. The guy he's going up against, whoever that is.
Oh, okay. And I missed the whole Hush storyline too, so I
Right.
had no
And that
idea.
came out around 2005, 2006, I
Oh yeah,
think.
so I was out already for a good
Yeah.
6 years.
But I think it is the most used trope. Now, whoever the artist is to this, I guess it's this Baron Devo. I'm not sure.
Vera, Vera.
Easterly. It's
I don't know.
signed I think, Castanelli. But I love Castanelli stuff. Now, this is Hush in the background. This is issue 70. Um, but I love this guy's work. He did work for Marvel too. Oh yeah, I love it, man.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
I
Well,
mean, just the way he does hands.
I like his Batman. He's a little on the muscly side, but he looks very Batman. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. I like it.
This guy is. I'd love it. I would love to have a cover done by this guy.
Oh, that would be cool.
I never can think of his name.
I don't
Castanelli
know. I like his style.
and
Not not Calamari. No, Castanetti. Maybe.
Calamari.
No, that's Aaron
Okay.
Calamari. I
It
think
is spelled.
he's in CG now. He's working
I
with
think
somebody.
it's Castellini. Castanelli.
Castellini.
Castellini. Okay.
You got
Castellini.
you got to learn your Italiano, right?
All right. All right. Okay. Well, he did this cover as well. Um, dope, Eric said. And also go check down in the description and the contents. Eric and Boyd's first appearance of Mr. Muck. The link is down there. So go check that out. This is number
Uh-oh.
71, Batman versus Batman versus Batman versus Batman. Castanelli, is that what you
Sorry,
said?
Eric. I went.
He does do muscular, sort of blocky
What?
fingers and
Yeah, cat. You keep moving. Bring it down so I can see the name.
uh, the only one all right, backing up is on this one and it's stylized.
Oh, good Lord. I can't even come
I
close
know
to
if I
making
could get
that
it
out.
to
Sorry.
focus.
Yeah.
It's like in the mud, so maybe
Yeah.
it's dealing with
Cat,
mud, hush and
Castellini or something like that. I'm not
well, I
sure.
spelled it for you.
Yep, I know.
Castellini. Okay. So
Castellini.
anyway, I like his stuff. It really because of the energy, the blockiness,
Thank
you
you, Eric.
know, I don't know. It's hard to describe just the way he does his anatomy, and
Yeah, no, it's
it's very
very,
forceful. It's very
mhm.
forceful image. I like it. I like his.
It's got that kind of, Andy Smith, Bart Sears type of, vibe a little bit, but it's not so
I
quite
think
over
he
the
did
top.
this
I
one
don't know.
as well.
But yeah, I like his, the cowl he does too with the nice pointy ears.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good look for Batman.
Nice gargoyle.
Mhm. Yeah, very cool.
Memories lost and found. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the underlighting on that. I mean, everything's done well.
Well, that's the colorist. You can thank the colorist for that.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, hey, thank you, color.
And then here's a Joker
Everybody
cover
counts.
done by him. Again, this is a good look at the how he does hands, which I really like, which is really bony. And you'll see what I mean. This is Joker versus Hush round 2. Wow. This is number 73 from 2006.
Oh,
But
you're
look at
almost
those.
at the end, Rex. 74 apparently was the last issue, according to our friend Eric.
Oh, okay. Look at those fists.
Oh
Very
yeah.
knuckly,
Oh
very
yeah. Look at
bony.
man, those things look like they would hurt.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I
They
mean, that's the
remind me
way
of
he
my fists.
draws hands.
They
That's the
remind
way
me
he
of my
draws
hands.
hands. I love it. It's very uh
When I make a fist, that's all you see is the fucking knuckle.
so that was he said 74 issues. Okay, so last issue, 74.
Wow.
Wow.
See,
I need
I
to write
told you
that
Eric
on
would
here.
do the research for it.
All right, so that is last issue. Okay.
Thank you, Eric.
I'll put that on here.
Jigamister.
I'll
I don't know if I'm using it
It's
right.
really sad that at least they went out on a great artist. I love his stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I mean, you
this is
couldn't
number
ask for much more at
74.
the end, right?
Again, look at Joker's, just Joker little thin hands. Look at that.
Oh
Very
yeah,
bone,
yeah. Look at
very
oh
bone
man,
like.
dude, look at all the detail on
See, he
that
does
back
the
of the hand.
knuckles.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit of
Look
veinage
at
going
that
on in
face,
there.
man.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah.
very powerful. This could
Look
be
at those
very. Not
teeth, man.
everybody can
Joker's
do
got
this.
one hell of a set of chompers on him, boy.
No, not everybody can just do this much, show this much of two characters, and make it powerful
Yeah.
and
And with
effective.
just a classic face off pose.
Yeah,
It's not even a full bust of either one of them. It's just
yeah.
one face, one hand of each
But
one.
he added strength to it. Just, I mean,
Oh
look at
yeah.
those hands, man.
Yeah, they're just yeah, they look like they're really gripping onto each other, going, I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill you, and the other guy, I'm gonna kill you.
yeah. Well, he's like, "Rah!" and Joker's like, "Ah."
Oh, of course, Joker be
I
laughing
don't
the
take
whole
you
time.
seriously. Yeah.
No,
Now, see, this would be a great one. Jason Bascom will like this. Batman
no,
Secret Sam Keith with Alex
what? Oh,
Sinclair. Sam Keith. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Don't
yeah.
think he did the cover here, but it says with Alex Sinclair. But you talk about black, sensitive cover. I want to get this thing graded. This thing's near man. Number 4 of 5, Batman Secrets. And the Secrets is done like one of those name tag makers or whatever.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, labeler.
Like the old
But look at
school
that.
label
You don't
makers,
get
where it's
much
like
more
click, click,
black
click,
than
click.
that. You you don't get much
Oh
more
yeah,
black than
yeah,
that.
dude.
And
Holy
in
mackerel,
near mint shape like this, I mean, this would just be a great one to get
that's got to be like
graded.
86% black.
And this book's probably 25 years old.
Yeah, yeah,
So
man, that's
it's
beautiful,
getting
dude. It's still like a mirror. I can
that's
see your
that's what I'm
computer
saying,
reflection.
and these I really want to protect. And so
Wow,
uh,
that's cool, brother.
I'm not gonna read it. Hell no, not with that. No, no,
You get your filthy
gloves.
fingerprints all over it.
No, 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 no.
Bad, Rex,
And
bad.
when you store them, just like this tape or whatever it is, got in between the books,
Mhm,
and yeah, it can be pressed out, but your or grit like sand or something
mm,
gets in
mhm.
between the books. You're really risking, unless you have it in more of a rigid mylar, you're risking damage.
Yeah,
So it's
and
like,
and the other thing I've learned too, Rex, is don't pack your long boxes too tightly.
no, that's right.
Because that will
This is
also cause damage to your books. I know everybody hates buying long boxes because they're expensive, but
I was glad that for 6 issues that Marshall Rogers, who's will ever be known as a Batman artist in the mid 70s, revisited in Batman Dark Detective in a 6 issue series back in 2005. And this was Marshall Rogers. And back then, you know who really made Marshall Rogers look really great in Detective Comics back then? Terry Austin.
no.
He was
Dude,
the
Kerrie
ink.
Austin makes everybody look great.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
he's this is a well, he came back for this. This is
No,
this
that's
is
awesome.
this is a Joker, nice Joker cover by Marshall Rogers and Terry Austin, and Steve Englehart did the story, so you know it's good run.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, if I'd
When
have
I
still
first
been
started
collecting, dude,
collecting
I'd have got
Avengers, Steve Englehart was writing it, I think,
yeah. So if
and
I'd have
if you
still been
want
collecting in that time, I would have just got that just for the art. I mean,
sort of Uncle Sam cover, I want you. Here, vote for me, or I'll kill you.
oh yeah, very cool.
Joker cover by Marshall Rogers and Terry Austin. Very
Vote for
colorful
me
too.
or I'll kill you. That's
Very
awesome.
colorful. Those eyes, man. Those eyes.
Yeah. Well, again, and the
I mean,
Joker
you hold
teeth
it back
gotta
here,
be
but you get it up close, and those eyes
uh,
just really,
and getting that Joker mouth is if you can get that,
yeah.
that crazy grin and
But
those
look at that
giant
butt
teeth.
chin.
Oh yeah, that's maybe a little extreme, but
Yeah. Well, he's a
still pretty
fictional
cool.
character. What does the Joker look like?
I mean, yeah,
Maybe that's how he drew him.
that's open to artistic license, right?
This is
So
number
a little
two
bit.
by Love Betrayed. Also, again, Marshall Rogers and Terry Austin cover. Let me let the
Mm.
camera come in focus so you get all the villains.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
now you can really
Blockbuster.
see Austin's
Look at
inkwork
that
coming on.
Joker, the hat
Yeah,
pulled down. He's got the fish. He's got the smiling fish. That was from their run. There's Two
yeah.
Face. I guess that's Killer Croc back there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Who's
don't
that
know.
crawling down the wall? Is that
Penguin. That's the penny. Oh, that's what it is. That is Killer Moth. There's a
okay.
stalactite. There's a
Yeah,
stalactite
crawling
kind of.
down
This
upside
is
down
the
there.
dinosaur in the back cave, and this is the giant penny.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wondering who the girl is. Betrayed by love. So I wonder who the girl is. But see, that's
Hmm.
Killer Moth and is very colorful.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah,
But he's
now I can.
obscured by the logo and the stalactite.
No, I think that's actually Killer Croc. I don't think the dinosaur is a T-Rex. So it doesn't look like a T-Rex.
It's supposed to be a T Rex, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you say so.
Is this a great cover on that? That is a great cover on that Batman Dark Detective. Yeah, you would have to wear gloves to read that book. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Oh
attempt
yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to damage it. This is 5 of 6. This is Rogers and Terry Austin. It's got Two Face and going up against Scarecrow too. Out for vengeance. Pew pew pew. Firing
Yeah,
at the Batman. Pew pew pew.
that's yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of saved himself a lot of work on that
But
cover.
that's probably how they signed the '70s. I can't remember in like a circle with Rogers and
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Now I really like this cover because it's a torture cover, a Joker torture cover.
Ooh.
By Rogers and Austin. Number 6 of 6. It's the last issue. Going to Brander with the J. Hey, Mr. J.
Yeah,
Psst. And that's the love
that's
interest all
me, huh?
strung up there. Bondage cover.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Dope. Little leggy. Huh?
Was that? No, okay. No, no, this is too late for that.
What?
I was gonna say, is that the girl who ends up becoming Harley Quinn? But no, it's too late.
No. No. I wonder if where it looks like he's going to brand her in the face too, you
It
know?
does, yeah.
And it might be that maybe that's why she's got her leg forward there, like
Well, apparently, I mean, Joker didn't mind messing up his women's faces. Apparently, I mean, oh,
and back here on the torture device, like written in the wood, it says Rogers and Austin were here. And it's got a
that,
little Kilroy type figure drawn in there, like over
that's
the
cool.
ledge.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
peeking over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember seeing
And I
those
have
back in the
multiples
day,
of
like on
those.
fences and stuff.
This is a Paul Galassi cover and Palmiotti on inks.
Ooh, Mr. Jimmy could be our friend
Yeah,
Peter as
Jimmy
well.
Palmiotti and Paul Galassi did this. This is year one. Batman Ra's al Ghul, a square bound. That would be
Ooh,
great. This one would be great in black and white. I mean, in glow in the
ooh,
dark.
yeah, that would be cool and glow in the
That'd
dark.
be cool in glow in the dark, wouldn't it?
You just
But look at
made
that. Look at that bad
Kerrie
boy.
do a
That's a
spit
thick
take,
one.
Rex. So,
Damn it, Rex just spat my drink out with that girl impression. You kill me.
oh god.
Sorry about that, Gary. I didn't even know I did a girl impression. No, stop it, Mr. J. Sorry. Now I did show some of these
uh,
man bats, but this is number 3 of 5. We didn't see this one.
ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, and you can tell what's going on from way back here, you know.
Man bat needs to be a little more fangy, but other than that, I like it.
He looks more werewolfy,
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
he?
not quite vampire enough in the
Yeah.
facial features.
Now,
But
okay,
other than
this
that, pretty cool.
okay,
I love
maybe
man bat.
this was the one that it's like he's got an ice pick. I showed this one the other day. And I said Wolverine, you know,
Oh
with the
yeah.
skull like character. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, why does Wolverine not have any claws there? Is that when he was like
It's not
regressed?
Wolverine, it's Man Bat.
Oh,
I
it's
said it
man bat.
I said
Oh,
it
yeah, I'm
looks like
sorry.
Wolverine back
Yeah, it
there.
does. It sure
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you did show one of those the other night.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm almost done here. We've got some square bounds toward the end. This is John Bolton cover, Batman Elseworld Man Bat. Ooh, this almost looks like a Bisley cover, but it's John Bolton.
Ooh, okay. Very stylized man bat. Different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like that one.
Even those Batman Dark Detective covers are cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Rick has great source
Batman.
material, Kerrie. He has a number of girls tied up in his basement. That's alleged. He just imitates them. Yes. Help me. Help me, please. Help me. Don't do that to me again. No.
He just
Oh,
substitutes save me from
oh
Rex
Mr.
and
J.
save me from Mr. J.
Yeah. Batman, Elseworld. I guess this is issue 2. These were done in like 95, the artwork here, so
Ooh,
gives you a timeline. This is Batman Man Bat, and again square bound.
ooh, okay. Oh
Even
man, speaking of Man Bat, what did you guys think of the new McFarlane's Man Bat that came out from DC Legends?
I
Anyone?
didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
You don't like it, do you?
I'm waiting to see if any other opinions come in.
I guess this is John Bolton again. This is Batman Man Bat. So I guess maybe there was 3 of them in the. But it looks very busy, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you talk about a
Wow.
beefy Batman.
Look
Look,
at the freaking wings on him, dude.
no,
Jesus.
look at that utility belt.
Well, that too, but I'm
You
talking about
can't
his,
bend over and maneuver with something like that. I'm just
what do you
saying,
call
you know.
those? Your lats? Those fucking his lats are insane.
Kind of like your abs, your 8-pack.
Hey, if you work hard enough, I had one.
Yeah,
You
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 got to work
develop
hard.
another set lower down, Rick, if you
All
work
right.
hard enough.
Now this was Man Bat versus Batman. Frank Robbins did the story with Neil Adams artwork. Neil Adams cover. It's a reprint from the original, run that they did because they did a lot of in the early days of direct. They did a lot of reprints and on prestige format.
Oh sure. Yeah.
This is from December, an early one, December 1984, number 1. Uh, Classic Batman,
Oh yeah, that's a good
Neil
one.
Adams cover, the 3
Yeah.
chilling conflicts.
Now that's Man Bat
That's
right
classic
there,
Man
dude.
Bat there,
Look
yeah.
at that. Yeah.
Now was Man Bat originally designed by Neil Adams?
Ooh. Good question, Rex. I do not
I'm
remember.
thinking he is the creator of Man Bat. Him
He
and
might
Denny
be.
O'Neil.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
could be wrong.
That's a good trivia question because I'm not sure on that.
I'm sure Eric's on it.
Yeah, me and Eric.
All right, we have two more to show. John
uh,
Byrne cover, Batman and Captain America, Elseworlds. Get out of here.
ooh, yeah, there you go.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Batman
Do-do-do.
Marvel crossover action.
Yep, John Byrne cover.
Wow, that's man. John Byrne can.
He gave him a
Man,
big barrel chest, didn't he?
yeah, he did. But when
Look at that
Byrne was
bat
on, dude,
symbol on
man,
him.
he was on. I
He
feel like
gave him
he's
the
so
old Batman.
lazy anymore.
They're probably meeting. I think they met in World War II in this story,
Hmm.
in the Golden Age. You know,
Okay.
I see
That
the
would make.
McFarlane Man Bat multiverse figure and the DC Arkham Knights figure. I don't like the latter. Yeah,
I didn't. I'm gonna have to look at the DC Arkham Knights one, but the Man Bat that I saw from McFarlane's multiverse was not great.
yeah. He's not doing a great job on those, from what you tell me.
I don't
Batman
know what the fuck
faces.
he's doing with his joints lately, but they look better like 10 years ago than his knee joints and shit look now. I don't know
I
what's going
guess
on.
this goes with the other square bound of Faces, the story with Matt Wagner artwork. So Matt Wagner cover on that with Two Face.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like Matt Wagner, dude.
Square bound, big thick square bound.
Oh, that was a fatty.
Hmm. He's flipping the coin there.
Mm-hmm.
Got the gun trained on you. Well, that's
It
that
would have
box.
been
126 minus one that I'm taking out, which is the first appearance of Harley Quinn. I'm going to take that out of the box.
all right, Rex. Well, hey, once we end the show, I'm gonna run over, have a little chat with Eric real quick, and if you want to come back about 7:30 or so, that you give me enough time to get dinner put together for the girls. I'm just doing quick pizza
Okay.
and some chicken nuggets tonight, so uh,
Well,
that
love
way.
you,
Just
love bug.
love you, love bug. We're gonna
Mandy's
miss
back.
y'all.
What I hear, Mandy's back.
She was back Thursday night on Ballers. I actually popped in and said hello to her, so I'm
There you
glad to
go.
see. I'm glad to see Mandy's back.
I've got some gods and cures to read anyway and hammer
I got me a love bug to carry me through. I was going into withdrawal, man. You know.
And Eric, I will be sending your package to you tomorrow.
Ooh,
Tomorrow.
Eric, Rex has got a package for you.
They got a package for you. And it's so big, I got to put on my 3D glasses.
Oh, and Eric confirms, yes, Neil Adams contributed to the design of Man Bat.
Well, what does
I said Matt Bat.
contributed
That's
mean?
the inker. Shit, sorry.
What does contributed mean? Huh?
I said Matt Bat instead of Man Bat, and that's the inker. That he's an old image inker that's working with us now.
Yeah.
He's in CG.
He
He's
says,
actually working
yes,
with
thanks.
Joe M.
Yes.
Contact.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hail
I'm going
Matt
to be
Bat.
mailing tomorrow. I was going to go mail today, but yeah, tomorrow's better. Uh, and I
Yeah,
had to go to
I gotta hit the post office tomorrow too and get your package out to you, right?
I was kind of paranoid I'd oversleep today because I had that, had waited so long on that. Uh,
Oh, you know what? Don't drop out right away. Give me about 5 minutes after we end.
okay.
I gotta ask you a couple of questions.
Uh-oh. The third degree, folks.
You're in trouble, Mister.
Bum, bum, bum. Very cool Batman cap cover. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
And I've
that's pretty
not
neat.
read it. That's sad. I need to start my retirement right now as far as reading because I'll never get everything read. I
Dude,
feel
you're
like.
gonna be like Burgess Meredith in that Twilight Zone episode. But I have the time. You're gonna end up going blind or some shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember he breaks his glasses? He's the only person
Yeah.
that took it. you got nobody that can make him more or anything.
Yeah,
It's like,
and the other
no.
day and he was a librarian, wasn't he, or something like
Yeah,
an
yeah. All he
archivist?
wanted, he was like so happy everyone disappeared. He's like, now I can read everything, and then
And then he
fucking glass.
breaks his glasses. I remember that, yeah.
The irony.
Some too much time on my hands. Too much time on my
Dude,
I love that little
you know
fade
how
out.
happy I would be if I could just read and not have to worry about earning a living?
Oh, my mother does it all the time. I came in today and she was reading. Well, say good night, Gracie. We'll get out of here. I hope you
Good
enjoyed it,
night, Gracie. Love
Kerrie,
you
and
all.
everyone else.
Thank you
Um,
as usual for coming by and looking at all of our crazy stuff.
yeah,
We
I'm
always
glad my
we
first
always
appearance of
enjoy
Harley
showing it
Quinn was
off
in the
for you.
box. I really
Yeah.
didn't know. I had it photographed. I knew it was supposed to be in that box, but I didn't know if it was still in the box.
Yeah, but sometimes you know how
Um,
things have a way of migrating.
well, apparently I was smart enough to either, and maybe at one time I did have, and I put it back, but I'm glad to find it. So anyway,
Oh, bro, well, I had one that was like, one of my cherished copies, and I was like, I made sure I found it. I took it out of the box it was in, and I put it in
uh,
one of my special boxes, right? One of my little fireproof ones.
uh,
And then at some point, I had taken it out, I think, because I was considering selling it to somebody
uh,
or something.
and you couldn't find it.
And I couldn't find it, and I fucking
Yeah.
lost my mind for like 2 days. I'm like, where did I put that thing? Oh my god!
Well, it's not that I mean, and it being newsstand, it's like, oh, I'd really love to hold on to that because it's just newsstand. Even if I bought another
Yeah,
Harley, it's like newsstand, and I know how rare those are. Less than
yeah.
10% of the run, and
And it's
and
just gonna get rarer as time goes on. You
yeah,
know.
exactly. And now she's affordable, but in a few years, you might be
Hmm.
laying out a few thousand.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be
and
that
and
would be
for a
sweet, dude.
9.8, you're gonna lay out over 1,000 now, maybe closer to
You
a
think
couple of
are they
grand.
going that high already?
Oh yeah, yep.
Wow. Okay. Well,
That
yeah,
one there
shit, this is
graded
millions, but
might come close to a grand itself, so I'm gonna get it
yeah,
graded. I'm gonna get it
yeah, yeah.
pressed,
All right.
whatever it
I see,
needs.
like on stuff like that you could like. That's a book that I would maybe read once and probably never read again. So something
But
like
see,
that,
I
I would.
have it in trade paperback form. There's no reason for me to manhandle my collectible.
I'm just saying that would be a book that I maybe read once, bagged and boarded, put it in a
Yeah,
box, and never looked at it again.
right.
But if you can get $1,000 for it, then sure, I see uh
Yeah, that'll pay some cover
the smart
artists for
strategy of
that'll
slabbing
pay
both.
some cover artists for Devil Flyer and some other
Right,
stuff,
but
huh?
the for me, Rex, it's like the books I really love. I don't want to fucking encase them in a tomb so I can never read
Oh,
them.
I totally get you on that, brother. I totally get you on that. I mean, there's very few. I've never had one done, but that one is on my short list to do. That and some
Oh yeah,
double
for sure I
covers,
would get that one done.
some rare that Spider-Man reprint. Why? Because it's a Ditko cover and it's a double cover.
Hmm.
And yeah, you can't appreciate it as a double cover if it's in case, but it's like I feel like an obligation of being an archivist too, and protecting some of this stuff for the future. After the nuclear apocalypse, they can crack it
Well, those
open.
fucking little plastic shells aren't doing no good in the nuclear apocalypse, right?
Yeah, they'll probably melt to the cover.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna
yeah.
melt to the book and then burn like everything
Well,
else.
that's a cheery thought. So keep collecting.